It is time for Rich Rebel Sports on 98.3 KADQ and MyLocalRadio.com. Rebel Sports brought to you in part by the Rich School District, Evanston Regional Hospital, Ready, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, the Come On In, the Station on Main, Les Schwab Plains Tire, Stacy's Repair, Summit Pizza, Little Springs Water, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, Ellingford Brothers, Hometown Drive-In, the Town of Woodruff, T7 Propane, Bear Lake Realty, Independent Software Solutions, McKay Frankham DDS, and the Crawford Trough. Let's go to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth and join the voice of the Rebels, Aaron Poling.
When pizza is calling your name, order a Summit Pizza. With homemade dough and all fresh ingredients, every pizza is a culinary masterpiece. Owners Thad and Melissa Willis are rich high school alumni. They continue the Rebel tradition of excellence and service. Feed your taste buds, feel the happiness with a fresh homemade pizza from Summit Pizza. Don't forget the Doodles, a Summit Pizza original creation. Summit Pizza, 70 West Logan Road, Garden City.
Welcome to the town of Randolph, located in northern Utah. The first group of settlers came from St. Charles, Idaho in March of 1870. We are a town of great extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 degrees in the winter, and we hold the record for the coldest temperature ever recorded in Utah at minus 50 degrees. Randolph is a small, friendly community that strives to preserve our rural heritage and small town feel. Enjoy the feeling each time you visit Randolph. Go Rebels!
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
And we're back. We're sorry about the technical difficulties. It's we don't have service up here either, so if you're trying to reach us, it's going to be a tough time. So we have the audio back. We appreciate your patience as we apologize for those technical difficulties. We were just talking about me and Colin Pace that it's going to be an interesting game because this is the second half of a back-to-back where both teams have traveled in each day.
Yeah, the travel, the 3 hours down here, it's a pretty drive if you really look at it, but being on a bus, the kids, you're kind of crammed in a bus even if you have a seat to yourself. That's kind of horrible, but, let's see how the Rebels respond and see how their legs are after 2 games in 2 nights, and this is the 3rd one in a row. So
We want to thank Little Springs Water for sponsoring this segment of the Summit Pizza pregame show. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach of the Rich Rebels varsity basketball team. That's head coach Lex Cornea, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act. When you have an emergency, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
When you need automotive service on your car, truck, semi, or tractor, call Clay and the team at J-Bar Auto in Randolph. J-Bar Auto also offers competitive pricing on tires for all vehicles. Call or stop by J-Bar Auto today.
When you're hungry for an amazing breakfast, just like Grandma used to make, visit our bakery on Main Street in Randolph. We hand make fresh pastries for you to enjoy. Supporting the Rich Rebels and thanking you for your business, visit our bakery today.
Bear Lake Memorial Hospital provides safe, effective, high-quality health care. With many specialty services, Bear Lake Memorial serves patients from prenatal to geriatric. When you need imaging services, including mammograms, CT, and other specialized tests, the MRI suite accommodates patients of all sizes. The large windows provide natural light to help patients have an even better scanning experience. For a complete list of services offered, visit us online at blmhospital.com. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Success doesn't come by accident. Success requires hard work, perseverance, learning, sacrifice, and believing in yourself. Eddie and Todd Jensen established the Mound Valley Cattle Company in Thatcher, Idaho on these very principles. The students, staff, athletes, and coaches at Rich High School value these same fundamentals in education and activities, in athletics, and in life. Good luck, Rebels, from Mound Valley Cattle Company, serving customers in Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming since 1997.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act. When you have an emergency, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
You're with head coach of the Rich Rebels boys varsity basketball team. That's Coach Lex Cornea. Coach Cornea, you guys took care of business this week, beat Big Piney at home, and then also beat Manila on the road. Let's go and talk about the Big Piney game first.
Well, we knew, in the RPI, it doesn't matter that you're playing a non-region out of state, whatever team, like every game counts the same. And so I think our guys came in with their ears pricked. We knew how good Ruben Stoutenberg is, and I think they just took it as a challenge of, they did beat us last year in the game that we had with them up there. And I think we had something to prove, and I just think we were locked and gritty, and what a great game. We shot a lot, but we were still over 30% from the three-point line, even with the high volume of shooting, and those were the shots that were there. And we've told kids, you shoot the shot that is there. If it's not there, then you find another one. But if it's there, we expect you to pull trigger. Yeah, I was really happy with that game. I think that the kids were really comfortable. They love playing fast, and it was a good one. It set us up for the next night.
Well, speaking of the next night, you guys went on the road to Manila, got a win in Manila. That's a tough gym to win in, and you guys took a huge lead to start and then kind of just salted it away the rest of the way. So what was behind that big start?
Well, we had focused on it and talked about how our starts had not been good. The Wendover game to go down 9-0, it was something we had addressed in practice, and just really happy with the way we came out. And I kind of expected that we were going to have a letdown at some point. And, you got to credit Manila. Yeah, they're not the team that they've been in the past, but that is a very good, disciplined, hardworking, gritty team. And, Manila was not going to let that turn into a 25-point game in the first half. They're not wired that way. And actually, I think our guys handled that comeback pretty well. It got cut to 6, and I didn't see guys lose their head or panic. We kind of just kept grinding, and then it paid off in the second half. So really happy with the start, and actually really happy with the response they had to that comeback.
So you guys will play Kemmer at Kemmer again, as you played them already in Kemmer at the Fossil Country Classic. What can you take from that first game and apply it to the second game? What also do you want your guys to forget about the first game?
As far as what we can take, Bowen had a really good game against us, and he's a good player, but we need to take it personally that he had 26 points, and so that's something I definitely want to see addressed, and I think they're eager to go play them again, and also their guards are just really scrappy, hard-working kids that can make a shot, and it's a great matchup to have right now. As far as things I'd like to forget about, first off, just because you beat a team once doesn't mean anything about what's happening after that. It's a whole new 32. And I think with our 3-game weekend this week and Tintic twice, I hope guys aren't tempted to overlook Kemmer and focus on Tintic, whom we haven't played yet. But Kemmer matters just as much. Every game matters. And hopefully we have that mindset.
So that brings me to my next question of you're playing Tintic in a back-to-back. That's something that's a rarity in high school sports of playing a team twice in 2 days. What challenges does that present to you as a coach and as a team?
Well, we've done this before. 2 years ago, we played Manila back-to-back nights. And really important games. We actually split with them. We went out there. They won here. And by that second game, you just know each other so well. It all comes down to players making plays. There's no real setup that you can do or prep work you can do to take them by surprise. Like, you are who you are. And I think legs factor in too. The second game of that, we are getting on a bus and going to Eureka, Utah, and it's a tough trip. It's a long way down there. But I also think that a game like that, you really get to know the team, and it's a challenge, but it also provides some opportunities for us to really see where we are on back-to-back nights and have to bring it 3 nights in a row this weekend.
So what can you tell me about the Miners? We want to thank Lex Corning for being a part of today's Bear Lake Memorial Hospital pregame coaches show on the Summit Pizza pregame show. When we come back, we'll have some keys to today's matchup brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, as well as we'll meet your 2023-2024 Rich Rebels.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
The town of Garden City is home to beautiful Bear Lake, where families play together. We welcome you to Garden City and invite you to visit bearlake.org for places to explore and information on upcoming events year-round. The town of Garden City welcomes you as we cheer on the Rich Rebels.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
When you're experiencing pain from an injury or pain for an unknown reason, it can negatively impact how you function every day. It's good to know that individually supervised physical therapy is available at Evanston Regional Hospital. From athletes to seniors, we assist patients with personalized treatment plans. We offer a broad range of therapies including cardiac rehab, post-surgical rehab, concussion recovery, and sports rehab. Ask your family doctor if physical therapy is right for you, or call one of our therapy departments directly. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Just about 5 minutes left until the start of the boys varsity basketball game. They will be playing boys first, girls second. So just know that you didn't miss the girls game if you're tuning in right now. It will be boys first, girls second. But let's get to some Ellingford brothers keys to today's matchup in the boys game. Colin, what do you got for us?
Today, I think they need to share the ball like they did last night. You know, the more ball movement they get, the better shots they get, and crash the boards are my two for today.
Yeah, we talked about running the ball and how do you run against a team that knows you're going to run. It's kind of, equating it to football where you just run it up the middle 3 yards in a cloud of dust, where basketball, the runs are a little more explosive because you're getting layups on the way out. Tintic knows that you're going to run. Everyone in the state of Utah knows the Rebels want to run. They still got to continue to push the ball, and if they do so, they'll be successful. When we come back, we'll meet your 2023-2024 Rich Rebels varsity cheer team as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you need to hire a semi, Sabey Trucking in Woodruff, Utah is the place to call. Scott and Diana Sabey have been serving customers across the nation since 2007. It's important to know that your loads are being handled professionally by honest, reliable drivers. The team at Sabey Trucking reminds you, safety first. Don't text and drive. For all your long haul and short haul needs, get it there safely and on time. Call today, Sabey Trucking, 435-503-0454.
I'm Zaylee Stocking, and I'm a senior.
I'm Riley Mollenhauer, and I'm a senior.
I am Peyton Clough, and I'm a junior.
I'm Cassie Argyle, and I'm a junior.
I'm Jasmine Ennis, and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Camry Call, and I'm a junior.
I'm Tess Cornea, and I'm a sophomore.
My name is Ashlyn Stevens, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Carly England, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Avery Weston, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Tessa Sebe, and I'm a freshman.
Braden Christensen, and I'm a freshman in high school.
Those are your 2023-2024 Rich Rebels varsity cheer team. Wait a second, Colin. That's your 1A state championship varsity cheer team. Congratulations to the Rich Rebels. As when we come back, we'll meet your 2023-2024 boys Rich Rebels varsity basketball team as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When pizza is calling your name, order a Summit Pizza. With homemade dough and all fresh ingredients, every pizza is a culinary masterpiece. Owners Thad and Melissa Willis are rich high school alumni. They continue the Rebel tradition of excellence and service. Feed your taste buds, feel the happiness with a fresh homemade pizza from Summit Pizza. Don't forget the Doodles, a Summit Pizza original creation. Summit Pizza, 70 West Logan Road, Garden City.
You hear that? That's the sound your new water makes just before it gets to your bottle. You see, at Little Spring Water, they don't add a thing. It's the purest, cleanest, and healthiest water you could possibly drink. It's nature in a bottle. Little Spring Water is a family-owned and operated bottled water company right here in Utah. Nestled in a beautiful canyon in Bear Lake, this spring has been in the family for 5 generations, and now it can be in yours as well. It's high-quality premium drinking water packaged in a durable, recyclable bottle that won't spill or crack on you and can be refilled multiple times. No chemicals, no additives, just pure, clean, healthy water. And because Little Spring Water is local, you can get it at a fraction of the cost. Look for Little Spring Water at a grocery store near you. If you don't see it, ask your grocer for it by name. Little Spring Water. It's nature in a bottle.
Jolly, junior, small forward.
I'm Molly Weston. I'm a freshman, and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Casey Wilson. I am a senior this year, and I will be playing varsity as a wing.
Hi, my name is Sage Longren. I'm a senior, and I play the shooting guard.
I'm Paige Smith, a sophomore, and I'm going to be playing as a wing.
Braylon Pugmeyer, freshman, post.
My name is Janie Valentine. I'm a senior, and I play the wing and post.
Lacey McKinnon, freshman and a wing.
Brooke Compton, I'm a sophomore and I'm a forward.
Yo, what up, it's your girl V Swizzle and I'm a senior guard.
I'm Faith Downey, and I'm a junior, and I play shooting guard.
I'm Cass Argyle. I'm a junior, and I'm a shooting guard.
Hi, I'm Haiti Pugmire. I'm a senior, and I play post.
Anna Scott, senior, post.
My name is Brinley Hatch. I'm a junior, and I play forward.
Carter Groh, sophomore, guard.
I'm Riker Hoffman. I'm a junior, and I play guard.
Jet Holmes, sophomore, guard.
Drake Weston, junior, point guard.
Jaden Desch, shooting guard, senior. Ridge Lundgren, sophomore, guard.
Noah Perry, senior, power forward.
I'm Jaden Cornea. I'm senior, and I play point guard.
My name is Taylor Walker. I'm a senior, and I play forward.
I'm Carter Hoffman. I'm a junior, and I play guard.
Carter Scott, sophomore, guard.
My name is Tiny Pace. I am a junior, and I play center and post.
My name is Dylan Wazen, sophomore, forward.
Carson Muirbrook, senior, center.
Dylan Fonsbeck, sophomore, forward.
Aiden Weston, sophomore and guard.
Cade Nelson, sophomore, forward.
That was your 2023-2024 Rich Rebels boys varsity basketball team, as well as your girls team, as I hit the wrong button. But let's get it started for your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Rich Rebels, it'll be senior number 11, Jaden Desch. Senior number 15, Jaden Cornea. Sophomore number 12, Ridge Lundgren. Junior number 23, Carter Hoffman. And senior number 34, Carson Muirbrook. For the home-standing Tintic Miners, you have number 2, Stockton Hansen. As they shut the lights out on me, it's hard to read. Number 3, Cole Ward. Number 5, Hagen Jameson. Number 12, Luke Larson. And number 31, Hagen Barton, excuse me.
Number 31, Hagen the Hunter Barton.
As Colin quickly, as they go over the starting lineups in-house. What's one thing you want to see in this first quarter from the Rich Rebels?
I want to see unselfish basketball is what I want to see. Play as a team like they have been the past couple nights and put a bunch of points on the board like they have.
Let's flip it over to the Miners. What do you think they need to do to kind of counteract what happened last night?
They got to get back on defense because the Rebels do run. They get out, like you said in the pregame. Everybody knows that's what the Rebels are going to do. Well, you got to combat it by getting back and getting the key on defense.
I was going to say, it's one of those things where the coach had told them last night during the JV game, I think I mentioned this during the Rebels game, or during the varsity game, is that he turned to his team during the JV game and said, they're going to do this all night, they're going to run all night. And I think until you see it, you see the Rebels off and running the way they can. I think until you see that, that's when you finally understand of what the capacity they have to run, as it's a very different team when the Rebels are off and running and able to push the ball up the court,
Yeah, and it's so pretty to watch when they play unselfish and they're sharing the ball and everybody's scoring, having fun. It's just a pleasure to watch.
Rebels will be attacking from right to left on your screen. If you're looking at it from the scorer's table, as the jump ball is tipped around into the hands of Ward. It'll be Miners basketball first. Finds Larson on the right wing. Quick shot from the corner. It's Jamison. His three on the way. No good. Muirbrook pulls in the rebound. He fires ahead to Cornea. Here come the Rebels pushing the ball up the floor. It's Desch on the left wing. Inside to Muirbrook. Finds Lundgren. Catches. Left corner three on the way, and the Rebels are on top. 3-0 to start. Great ball movement off the bat from the Rebels. Here come the Miners back the other way. Top the key. This is Hansen. He's going to fire, looking to answer right back. Instead, it's off the rim. Rebound into the hands of Desch. Here come the Rebels back the other way. 7:29 to go in the first quarter. Rebels on top 3-0 as Desch thought about the shot. Instead goes to Lundgren. They find Cornea. Left corner three. Doesn't take. Instead to Lundgren. Cornea, left corner. Back to Lundgren as the Rebels will reset the offense. As Lundgren has the ball top the key. Dribbles to the right. Finds Desch on the right wing. Jab steps, 9 seconds to work with. Lundgren, catch and shoot three on the way is good. Lundgren with 6 early points, 6-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels continue their shooting streak from last night. This is Hansen on the left wing. Dribbles to the top of the key, drives into the lane. His shot no good. Rebels are going to pick up the foul.
It's going to be on Carson Muirbrook, his first.
The good news for Carson is today he went about 30 seconds before he picked up his first foul, as he did yesterday. See if Carson can stay into this one a little bit longer as he is a difference maker for this Rebels team. First free throw on the way from Hansen, no good.
That last possession by the Rebels, they had really great ball movement. They used most of the shot clock. Ridge comes up with that open three and hits.
Back to the line. Second shot on the way is good. 6-1 on the station on main scoreboard as Hansen goes 1 for 2. Rebels up, bring it up the floor. It's Desch. Goes to Muirbrook at the elbow. Finds Cornea. Back to Muirbrook. Drives down the lane. His right-hand layup, no good. Rebound tipped in the air. Pulled away by Ward. Here come the Miners back the other way as he dribbled it off of his teammate's foot. It goes into the hands of Jamison. Larson's there to pick up. He finds Hansen, top of the key. Crosses over, trying to drive into the lane. He'll hand off to Barton. Into the corner for Jamison. He drives the lane. His reverse layup, no good. Rebound pulled in by Muirbrook as he's going to lead the break. It's also an advantage when your center can pick the ball up, dribble it down the floor, Euro step, lay it off glass and in, as the way Carson Muirbrook just did. Little play-by-play and color at the same time, Colin, as Muirbrook kind of made my point for me. This is Hansen on the right wing, excuse me. Top the key to Barton. Back to Hansen. Pump fakes at the elbow. Goes to Barton. Ward drives left into the paint, floats it up. That's short. Ward gets his own rebound. Shot clock does not reset, but Hansen's going to fire from the right wing. Off the back rim as Larson pulls in the rebound. Rebels are going to be unhappy with 2 offensive rebounds in this possession. Jamison up and under move, fades away, back rim and out. Desch is there to clear. 5:35 to go here in the first quarter. Throw ahead to Cornea. He catches on the baseline. He was going out of bounds trying to save it. Instead, it finds the Miners. Here comes Ward down the left wing. No one stops him. His left-hand layup is good. 8-3 on the station on main scoreboard. Here come the Rebels back the other way. It's Desch, top of the key. Rebels will reset the offense as Desch is going to pull from way downtown. Side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Cornea. Goes to Lundgren, to Hoffman on the right wing, looking to attack down the lane. Back to Desch. Drives into the paint. Kicks it corner. 3 for Lundgren on the way. In and out as Hoffman tips the rebound. No good. Rebound battled for is going to go out of bounds off of the Rebels. They got a couple of tremendous looks there. Just couldn't quite finish with 4:54 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, they did. They had good looks, and that was a great offensive rebound there by Cornea and Carter Hoffman. We just couldn't put the ball in the hole.
8-3 on the station on main scoreboard. This is Barton. Goes to Ward. Backs it up to the top of the key. Looking for a screen. Picks up his dribble. Finds Hansen on the right wing. He'll dance down the baseline. Desch is there to wall him off. Go to Larson. Into the corner for Hansen. Clears some space. Drives down the lane. His shot blocked from behind by Desch. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Fires ahead to Lundgren. His attack down the lane is good as he finger rolls it in over the rim. 10-3 on the station on main scoreboard. 8 early points for Ridge Lundgren. This is Barton. His pass to Larson's going to go out of bounds. We'll check out the Stacey's Repair instant replay of that Muirbrook layup as we are going to get a timeout called by the Miners as you're watching the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ. All part of the My Local Radio Sports Network as Weston will check in for Cornea. The Rebels into the offense with 4:09 to go here in the first quarter. 10-3 on the station on main scoreboard. Lundgren to Desch. Picked up, or went to dribble in the lane. It was stolen. Pass ahead. Stolen by Weston. Here come the Rebels back the other way. He attacks the lane. Finds Hoffman. Desch in the corner. Drives baseline. Floats it up. Absorbs some contact, but they say Jameson was straight up. Here comes Barton down the lane. Finds Ward. He'll fire the three. Side rim, back of the glass and out. Rebound blocked. I think Weston blocked that one as Jameson gets his own rebound. Ward, nice up and under move, and one. As Ward will go to the line looking to cut the deficit to 4.
And that foul is going to be called on Drake Weston. That's his first, second team foul. And I just don't think the Rebels are happy with the offensive board so far that the Miners have come away with.
Second free throw is good for Ward as he cuts it to a 10-6 game. Come the Rebels back the other way. They've gotten some really good looks last time down. I think it's just a really great defensive play by Jamison. Here comes the pressure from the Miners to the middle of the floor. Stolen by Ward as he throws ahead. Barton, right-hand layup is good. 10-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels got to be ready for that pressure. The Miners brought that pressure quite a bit yesterday, and it's where the Rebels struggled the most. This is Weston. Finds Hoffman, top of the key. Kicks it in the corner for Dash. Lundgren, catch and shoot, left wing three on the way. In and out. Rebound pulled in by the Miners. On the right wing, this is Ward. Rebels come with a zone of their own. Jamison, left wing. Into the corner for Hansen. Finds Ward, free throw line jumper. Rolls in and out. Looked good from up here. Dash with the rebound. Fires ahead to Hoffman. His reverse layup, no good, but he'll shoot 2 free throws. And that's just how quickly the Rebels can get the ball up the floor. As right there, Dash to Hoffman, I think before the shot clock even reset.
And that one's going to be called on Stockton Hansen, his first.
First free throw on the way is good. 11-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As that ends what was a 5-0 run for the Miners. Second free throw from Hoffman is good. 12-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Weston's going to pick Ward up the entire way. Instead, they find Jamison. He'll carry it up the floor. Goes to the middle of the paint, kicks it into the corner for Barton. Top the key. Hansen fires the three. That's back rim and out. Rebound into the hands of Ward. Looking to attack. Instead goes to Hansen. Drives down the lane. His shot no good. Great defense there from Desch as Weston pulls in the rebound. Into the right corner for Lundgren. He'll fire the three. That's off the back rim. Rebound tipped around. Hoffman's able to come away with it. Inside to Desch, working on that block. Drops it off to Lundgren. Left-hand layup is good. Once again, that's a terrific find from Jaden Desch. You would think on the block he'd be ready to go to work trying to score. Instead, he gives it to a teammate for a layup as Larson pulls. That's good. We talked about he was off last night. He has that capability anywhere in the half court. Lundgren pump fakes, drives down the lane, drops it off inside to Meerbrook, poked away from behind as that was Hansen to poke it out.
Jaden Corney is going to check back into the ball game for Carter Hoffman. Get a little break.
14-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Desch to inbound. Finds Meerbrook. Attacks the block. Shot on the way. No good, but he's going to shoot 2 free throws.
That one's going to be called on Luke Larson, his first. Second team foul of the quarter.
The Miners have done a much better job today of staying out of foul trouble. They had to go to their bench early in yesterday's game. A lot earlier, I think, than they wanted to, as Meerbrook to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one rattles around and out. 14-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 1:46 left to go in the first quarter. Meerbrook back to the line to shoot. Second free throw on the way. Short as Meerbrook goes 0 for 2. He saves it to Lundgren. It bounces off of him. They say play on as that ball went to the backcourt. And he's going to call for a travel there.
That's not backcourt. That's the right call by the official because possession actually has to be made. Where Carson just tipped that and didn't grab it and try to throw it, no possession was made, so that's not backcourt.
You heard it from an official. As this is Jamison at the elbow, steps back, goes to Barton, inside to Ward. Finds Hansen into the corner for Ward, looking to tie it with the three. That's off. Rebound pulled in by Desch. Here come the Rebels. Back the other way. Gets a screen, top of the key, steps back, drops it off inside to Meerbrook. He'll step back from the elbow and drains the step back jumper. 16-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 1:08 to go here in the first quarter. This is Hansen to Ward. Jamison from the left wing drives into the paint, floats it up. Good defense there from Meerbrook. Here come the Rebels with numbers as Desch is going to actually slow it down. Wait for the secondary break. Instead, turns, fires that short. Right into the hands of Lundgren, though. Rebels catch a break as Weston will fire from the right wing. No good. That rebound into the hands of Desch. As the Rebels have airballed 2 layups as Cornea hits the the Rebels airball 2 3-pointers, but Cornea lays it in off the left block. 18-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Good ball movement by the Rebels there as Desch pulls in this rebound. Here come the Rebels on offense. Crosses the timeline, surveys. Goes to Muirbrook at the free throw line. He's going to turn and fire. That rattles around and won't fall. Rebound tipped into the hands of Ward as he finds Jamison on the left wing. Miners can hold for the final possession if they choose to do so. Rebels have 2 fouls to give. Make that 3 fouls to give. As this is Larson on the left wing. Lundgren on him. They work it to the corner for Hansen. Navigates his way into the paint. Finds Jamison top to key. One more to Barton. Fires on the left wing. That's side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Desch. As that'll do it for us here in the first quarter. Rebels on top 18-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard as you're watching the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as the Carson Muirbrook step back junker takes us to commercial break.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com. Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It's Lundgren, Desch, left corner. His 3 on the way is good. Nice shot there from Jaden Desch. 21-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. It's Ward, left wing. To Jamison. Euro step into the lane. He's going to be called for a travel.
He was expecting that contact there, and Drake just kind of backstepped out of the road and travel. So Jaden Cornea bringing the ball up for the Rebels. Dishes to Drake Weston, who finds Ridge Lundgren in the corner. Finds Noah Perry underneath. He's going to be out of bounds. Rebel ball.
It's good hands there from Jamison. It'll be Desch to inbound. Inbounds to the left of the Miners hoop. Lobs it up top to Cornea. To Lundgren. To the elbow as Desch is going to pull. That rattles around and out. Good look there for the Rebels. Just doesn't fall. 21-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here comes Hansen up the floor. Picks up his dribble. He lost both defenders. Fires away and knocks it down. That is a long 2. 21-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. It's Cornea. To Desch. Fakes from the corner. Drives, finds Lundgren. Left corner 3 on the way is good. Rebels continue the hot shooting from outside. 24-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. It's Larson. They work at top of the key to Jamison. Drives to Hansen, left wing. Pump fakes. Ward, top of the key. Drives into the lane. His shot blocked by Desch. As Perry grabs the rebound, fires ahead to Weston on the left wing. He'll attack down the lane. Shot no good. Buddy will shoot 2 free throws. 24-13 score on the Station on Main scoreboard.
They called that on 31. Hagen Barton. That's his first.
First free throw from Weston is good. 25-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Second one rattles around and out as Perry can't quite corral the rebound. Good hustle there by Hansen. He finds Ward. Here come the Miners back the other way. It's Jamison to Ward. Jamison, his jumper is good as he pulled up from 15 feet. 25-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 6:12 to go here in the second quarter. Weston trying to go inside, turned over as Barton has it. Come the Miners back the other way. It's Larson. He's going to pull from 3 way downtown, and that's good. Once again, that's the range that Larson has, and I think Coach Corney is going to want to talk this one over as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 25-18 on the station on main scoreboard with 5:59 left to go in the second quarter, and Cullen out of timeouts. This is where the Miners like to use that trapping press that they use at the in the half court.
Yeah, and the Rebels, they kind of struggle a little bit with the pressure, but it looks like the Miners are going to back off a little bit. Today's, like we said in the pregame, a little better game today, Aaron. Miners are looking to get revenge from yesterday.
Yeah, part of that is Luke Larson shooting the ball much better than he did yesterday. This is Perry at the elbow. Turns, pivot, shot blocked from behind. Tipped out to Weston as Perry gathered his own rebound. Dash on the left wing. Surveys. Goes to Weston. Back to Dash on the left wing. 10 to go on the shot clock. So he goes to Weston. He's going to pull up from way downtown. That's in and out as the shot clock was winding down. Jamison works it on the wing to Larson. Pulls up from downtown. That one is short. It's going to go out of bounds with 5:15 to go here in the second quarter.
Carson Muirbrook's going to check back in the game for Noah Perry.
Come the Rebels back the other way offensively. Miners in a 2-3 zone. This is Weston, right wing, to Hoffman. To Dash. He's going to catch and shoot. Right corner three is good. Rebels don't need much time to get that shot off, and when they do, it's usually really good, as the Rebels have been a very good three-point shooting team today, as well as throughout the season. They bring a pressure of their own. Larson across the timeline. Hands it to Barton. This is Ward. Back to Barton. Ward in the right corner. Finds Hansen as he's going to pull up from 15. That's good. 28-20 on the station on main scoreboard as Cornea pushes up the floor to Hoffman. He'll drive down the right baseline, poked away from behind as Ward has the ball, looking to find space, does, and finds a teammate Hansen down the left wing. His layup attempt no good. Muirbrook pulls in the rebound. Great defense by Cornea. Here comes Desch down the lane. Drops it off to Weston. His shot blocked by the hustle back of Hansen as we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels, I think.
That's going to be Jaden Desch's first. First of the quarter. And loose ball foul, both kids going for it. I mean, that one could have went either way, Aaron.
There's only been 2 fouls called in the quarter as Ward all the way down the lane. Left-hand layup, no good. Great defense there from Weston. Rebels have numbers if they hurry. It's Desch. Crosses over into the lane, loses it, but he's going to draw the foul.
That's going to be on Hagen Barton. That's his second.
Ridge Lundgren will check in for the Rebels, who'll replace Weston. Desch to inbound to the right of the Miners hoop. Goes to Muirbrook. That's a tough reception. Floats it up and in. Tough catch, tough finish there from Carson. 30-20 on the station on main scoreboard. This is Barton on the right wing. Back to Ward, top of the key. Work it to Jamison. Steps back, wanted to shoot. Hoffman was all over him. Instead, Hansen will pull from 3 over Desch and makes it as Hansen's on fire today. 30-23 on the station on main scoreboard as the Miners are going to bring that trap. Desch picks up his dribble to Cornea in the corner, drives. Desch, top of the key, catches, pump fakes, drives down the lane, keeps his dribble alive, drops it off backdoor to Hoffman as he lays it in. Once again, terrific find there from Jaden Desch. probably sound like a broken record, but he's been fantastic moving the ball, as that was a good little backdoor quarter pass as Hoffman has the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. He stepped in front. That's a good defensive there from Carter Hoffman. It'll earn the Rebels another possession.
Yeah, and that was a great no-look pass there by Jaden Dash, like you were saying. He's seen Carter coming at him and just kind of bounced it as Carter come by.
Got a correction. It'll be white ball. They forgot to switch the arrow at the table. But either way, that jump ball there from Hoffman will earn the Rebels the next possession, whether it's at half or it's in this quarter. As that pass tipped by Muirbrook, doesn't matter as the Rebels come away with it. Here comes Cornea down the middle of the floor, crosses over, poked away from Ward as he dribbled it off of Hoffman's foot. It goes into the backcourt. Larson's there to pick up as the Miners get it across the half-court line. Desch steals it, trying to save it. Goes into the Rebels bench. Good effort there from Jaden Desch as he probably stops a wide-open three with his hustle.
Yeah, he stopped a wide-open three. Like we talked about yesterday, you throw it into the open court where maybe somebody can get to it. If he'd have went the other way with it, Carson Muirbrook was right underneath the basket, but you're always taught never to save it underneath your opponent's basket.
Desch deflected that one right back out of bounds. This is Ward. Him and Cornea will dance the length of the floor. Hands off to Barton. To Larson on the left wing. Finds Ward driving down the lane. His pump fake, good and one. As Ward, every time he gets the ball in the paint, Rebels need to go to school. He's going to pump fake. If you stay put on the pump fake, it's going to make your life a little bit easier, but the Rebels have fallen for that a couple of times as Ward will shoot the and one.
And that's going to be Carson's second team foul of the quarter.
Ward on the way. Second free throw. His and one free throw, no good. Desch pulls in the rebound. As it seems like he's been a vacuum on the glass today. Lundgren catch and shoot, left wing three on the way is good. 35-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:33 to go. That pass out in front of Ward. Can't quite corral it. This goes into the bleachers. Rebels will get the ball back with 2:31 to go. Up 35-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
You said Dash has been a vacuum on the boards, and by my count, Aaron, that's his 11th board of the ball game.
It's pretty good. That might be more rebounds I had my entire high school career as Cornea has it on the right wing to Desch in the right corner. Inside to Muirbrook. His layup no good. Gets his own rebound. Misses on the tip. Had all day as he tried to volleyball tip it instead. Here come the Miners back the other way. Barton catch and shoot right corner three. No good. Rebound is going to be a foul against the Miners. As Hansen went to throw the ball back to the referee, and he got Desch in the face.
That's going to be Hansen's third team foul of the quarter.
Clearly accidental, but when you get hit in the face with the basketball, it doesn't matter how much of an accident it is.
It's personal.
Yeah. Cornea to Desch. Catch and shoot, right wing three on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Hansen. There's going to be a kickball called against Hoffman with 1:55 to go in the second quarter. It'll be Barton to walk it up the floor. Rebels are trying to keep the ball out of Ward's hand in the full court as Cornea hounded him the entire way. This is Barton. Dances, finds Larson, top of the key. Thought about the step back instead, hands to Barton as he'll drive into the paint. His pass nearly stolen by Cornea. Ward back to Barton. Ward catches in the left corner. He's going to fire the three. That's good. 35-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels push it ahead to Lundgren. Slows it down on the right wing, looking to attack. Finds Muirbrook, short left corner. He goes to work in the post. His layup, no good. They're going to call it a jump ball. It'll be Rebels basketball with 1:18 to go here in the second quarter, as they called the jump ball before the shot got off.
And that's probably the right call. It was the hand right on top of the ball, and Noah Perry's going to check back into Carson Muirbrook, try to save him from picking up his third foul in this last minute of the second quarter.
Did a good job in the last 2 minutes not picking up that third as Lundgren lobs it to Desch off glass and good. As that's the play the Rebels ran at the end of the first half last night, and it got them 2 free throws. This time it gets them 2 points as Barton's going to fire away from the left wing, in and out, as Desch pulls in another rebound off the glass. Drives into the paint. Stops, fades away from 15, no good. Rebound pulled in by Hansen. Here come the Miners back the other way. 56 seconds to go in the second quarter. This is Jamison into the corner for Barton. His pass stolen by Cornea as he finds Perry. Rebels into the offense with Hoffman. Desch catches on the left wing, pump fakes, drives into the paint. His layup is good and one. Jaden Desch. So he'll go to the line to shoot the and one free throw.
And they're going to call that foul on Hagen Jamison, his first. Desch goes to the line for this and one opportunity.
Weston's going to check in for Cornea. 37.8 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Desch to the line, looking to push the lead to 12. It rattles in and out. Rebound pulled in by the Miners. Here they come the other way. It's Ward. Crosses over to Hansen. Top of the key. 2 seconds between the shot and the game clock. As Hansen goes to Ward. Standing at about 5 feet from the half-court line as he surveys. 15 to go in the shot clock. They go to Hansen. Hands to Ward. Drives left, trying to find a teammate. We're going to foul on Noah Perry instead as he reached in. Not the worst thing in the world. Unfortunately, the Rebels won't get the ball back if the Miners hold for the final shot. They still have 2 fouls to give it. That's only the third team foul. It'll be Larson to inbound. Rebels have to be ready for the ball to go right back to him in the corner. Instead, Ward goes inside to Hansen off of Desch. As Ward was sitting down, stood up, and he traveled. They call it late. As he was on his backside and stood up. Just don't think the officials are ready for it. It's Lundgren. Pulls up from half court. Shot on the way. Ooh, it was close. Whistle blew, but that's going to signify the end of halftime as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful Blue Water and Bear Lake Raspberry Shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
The word commitment means that you are dedicated to a cause. At Rich High School and throughout the Rich School District, commitment is something you see everywhere you go. We have a long-standing reputation for quality education and outstanding personal achievement for Rich students. We appreciate every individual that works throughout the district to create an environment where it is fun to learn, where we're proud to do our best. Rich School District, providing quality education for the future.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. If you're just tuning in, the boys are playing first today, and the Rebels boys are on top 39-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard, as it's time for our Hometown Drive-In halftime show. When we come back, we'll hear from this week's T7 Propane T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week. That's Riley Moldenhauer of the 1A State Cheer Champions. When we come back, we'll have that interview for you.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
Here this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week and Senior on the 1A State Champ Cheer Team. That's Riley Moldenhauer. So let's get into it. You guys went down to the state cheer. You guys won. Just give me your thoughts. What was it like? What was it like out there, and what was going through your head when you guys were performing?
It was really fun. We definitely thought we had it in the bag until our pyramid wasn't scored right, but then we heard Tapiona was winning. We were super nervous, but then we ended up pulling out, and then so it was really good.
What goes through your mind right before you guys go out on stage in such an important routine?
I just try to go over in my head so I don't forget it.
So you guys also had a lot of turnover from fall cheer to winter cheer. Do you think that had a little bit of an impact on maybe it took a little bit longer to learn routines, or how did that impact you guys?
Yeah, we had to relearn a bunch of the routines just because we had to keep changing things. It had a pretty big impact.
All right, so let's turn to you, Liz. What do you do in your free time when you do get some spare time? It seems like Rich High School students hardly ever have spare time.
I don't have much spare time. I usually just go on runs or I just watch movies.
So what's your favorite genre of movie, and also what's your favorite movie?
Probably just adventure, just movies like that. And my favorite movie is probably the new Hunger Games movie.
Do you have a favorite Avenger hero?
Spider-Man.
I like Spider-Man too. So what do you want to accomplish the rest of your high school career academically?
Just to finish my associate's degree.
So what are you getting your associate's degree in? It's funny because last week I interviewed Addie Carrillo, who I mentioned to her, it seemed like every week I'm interviewing someone getting an associate's degree, and it's good to see that it continues on. Which year's going to be?
Interior design.
Interior design. Okay, that's pretty cool. So what school is that through, and how do you guys do your associate's degree programs?
We take some classes from Utah State and Snow, and then we just have to get the credits to get, I think, 60 credits, and then, yeah.
So have you been working on this since you were a freshman, or how long have you been working on it?
Since I was junior, that's when you can start taking the classes.
So you and some of your classmates complete 60 credits of college courses while going to high school in 2 years.
Yep.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's crazy. One final question for you. What should the world know about Riley Moldenhauer?
I like dancing. It's my passion.
We want to thank Riley Moldenhauer for being a part of today's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week interview on the Hometown Drive-In Halftime Show. When we come back, we will have your first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Woodruff. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Established in 1872, Woodruff, Utah has a long history of good neighbors helping each other succeed. Woodruff was built with hard work, integrity, and a sense of community that can be felt every time you visit. We have always celebrated all students in academics and extracurricular activities, and we cheer on our rich rebels. Woodruff, Utah, a great place to live.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Time for your town of Woodruff first half highlights on the Hometown Drive-In Halftime Show. For that, we turn it over to Colin Pace.
Okay, so for the Tintic Miners tonight, Stockton Hansen has 8, Cole Ward has 10. Hagen Jamison has 2. Luke Larson has 6. Hagen Barton has 2 for their 28 points for the first half. They have 7 defensive boards and 3 offensive boards, and these are all unofficial stats. I'm sure I've missed a couple somewhere. And then on the Rebels side, you have Drake Weston with 1, Jaden Desch with 10, Ridge Lundgren with 16, Jaden Cornea with 2, Carter Hoffman with 4, Carson Muirbrook with 6. They have 14 defensive rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds, so I have them on the rebound total 20-10 over the Miners. And the interesting point there, Aaron, in the first half alone, Jaden Desch has 12 rebounds, 10 points. He's got a double-double already tonight.
Yeah, and once again, those stats are unofficial, but I have to imagine if we have missed one, it'd be one less than what the total would be, as Desch has been incredible. When do you get like a certificate for cleaning glass in the first half? How many rebounds do you have to get? I mean, 12 is phenomenal, as we talked about the ways he can impact the game without scoring. And, man, it seems like we've talked about it all weekend. And he, not to go along with the double-double he has already, he could be on triple-double watch. I think he has 3 or 4 assists in that first half.
Yeah, he definitely could come away with a triple-double tonight, and I'm not keeping the assist stats. I know Coach Corney is with kids on the bench, but he very well could come away with a triple-double because he did have the nice no-look pass to Hoffman underneath there.
And a lot of times his rebounds turn into him firing it up court, and that really helps the Rebels offense. We come back, we'll have the third quarter for you. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether you're recovering from an injury, just had surgery, or you're dealing with a chronic condition, Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. In addition to the top-of-the-line facilities, we are the only physical therapy clinic in Southwest Wyoming with a full-size therapy pool and spa for aquatic-based treatment. Call today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Start of the second half will be Miners basketball. They'll attack from right to left on your screen. If you are listening on the radio, it'll be right behind the scorer's table is our view. It's Ward. Rebels will attack from left to right, drops it off inside. That is stripped out of the hands of Hansen. Miners maintain. They go to Larson. He fires away, back rim and out. As rebound comes to Lundgren. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Lundgren resets the offense, drives right, goes to Desch, top of the key. He surveys, jab steps. Finds Cornea on the left wing, tacks down the lane, drops it off to Muirbrook inside as he lays it in. Tremendous offense to start the half for the Rebels. They lead 41-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As this is Hansen. Works it on the wing to Barton. Drives into the paint, walled off there by Muirbrook to Jamison. Pulls up from 5 feet out. That is off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled in by Desch. Unofficially credit him with his 13th rebound as he has cleaned the boards tonight. Hoffman on the right wing, inside to Muirbrook. As he spins, goes up with the right-hand layup. That is good. Nice move there from Muirbrook as he attacked immediately as he caught the ball. This is Ward on the left wing. Top to key, Barton. Finds Larson. A little bit of space, drives it down the lane, floats it off glass. No good. Great defense there by Muirbrook as Lundgren pulls in the board. Lobs it ahead to Hoffman as he catches. No one there. Lays it in. Good find there from Ridge Lundgren as we are going to get a timeout called by the Miners. As you were watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Buying or selling real estate can be fun, especially when you have a realtor that's working hard on your behalf. Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty have unparalleled industry knowledge, experience, and local expertise. The team at Bear Lake Realty will work to get you the best price. Whatever you're looking for, buying or selling, residential, commercial, year-round living, half shares, quarter shares, or income property, hire the best real estate company, Bear Lake Realty. Log on today, bearlakerealty.com.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for the Gare Bear Fan Cam, brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. Call 435-946-8888 or visit bearlakerealty.com as we try to catch some of the fans that are on the near side. You can see a couple of the girls players. They will play after this game as they switch the start times. Boys first, girls second, as we go back to our live cam. Rebels on top, 45-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 6:38 left to go. 6:38 left to go here in the third quarter. Barton will walk it up the floor, initiate the offense for the Miners. He goes one-on-one with Meerbrook, hands to Jamison down the lane as they're going to call a foul against, I think, Hoffman.
You're correct, Aaron. That's going to be called on Hoffman. That's only his first of the game.
Crafty little forearm there from Jamison, as if you're in the lane, you can get away with that a lot of times offensively, as that's lobbed high to Larson. Not saying that Jamison committed a foul, but you can use your off arm a little bit more in the lane when the officials can't see. That's part of what drew that foul there, as Larson open for three on the way in and out, as the rebound to Cornea fires ahead to Lunger, and he catches, pump fakes his right-hand layup, rolls around and falls. 47-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard. This is Barton, left corner. Continue to work it around, pass deflected, stolen by Cornea. They battle for it on the floor as Cornea takes it away, finds Lundgren, who was trying to find Desch on the backdoor cut, could not corral it. Instead, it's Meerbrook, left wing, drives down the lane, loses it out of bounds. They're going to say off of Meerbrook. It'll be Miners basketball, 47-28, 5:46 to go here in the third quarter. This is Ward. Walks it up the floor on the right wing. This is Barton. He's going to pull up for three. His shot is off. Rebound by Larson, trying to save it as he crashes into the wall. Good effort there from Luke Larson. Ball touched out of bounds before he was able to get to it.
Looked like he'd done that a couple times probably in practice, trying to bounce off the wall, save it like that.
Miners only had 4 players on the floor as Meerbrook's going to be called for the travel, trying to go a little too quickly. Miners had a sub, as this is Jace Perez, but they did not allow the sub into the game. And now they do. As Perez will walk it up the floor, steps into a three-pointer, side rim and out, rebound battled for underneath as Desch cleans the boards, fires ahead to Meerbrook. He attacks the lane, right-hand layup is good. 49-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Another example there of Desch firing the ball ahead off of a rebound. The shot is blocked by Meerbrook. Rebound pulled in by Larson. They go to Jamison. To Hansen on the left wing. Steps back, trying to find a teammate. Doesn't. Jamison. This is Ward. Down the right line. Right side of the baseline. Rebound ripped away by Meerbrook. It's a strong board. He finds Hoffman, Rebels into the offense.
That was great defense by Hoffman there.
Cornea finds Lundgren, left corner three on the way, no good. Couple of Rebels battled for the rebound. I think they tipped it away from each other. Into the hand of Perez. Spins into the lane. His layup is short. Rebound pulled away by Lundgren. He finds Desch out in the open floor. Goes up, lays it in with a nice finger roll there. 51-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4:22 to go in the third quarter. Rebels on top. Perez goes to Hansen. He'll pull up. Side rim and out, as that was a long two. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren as he'll walk it up the floor. 4:04 to go here in the third quarter. Rebels on top, 51-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Meerbrook at the free throw line. Pump fakes, finds Desch. Right wing three on the way is good. 54-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here comes Perez down the right wing. Into the offense, rolls around. Meerbrook floats it in with the left hand. Nice move there by Jace Perez as the Miners answer back with two of their own. Dash, catch and shoot, right corner three on the way is good. As Jaden Dash is having himself quite the day. Already has a double-double. 57-30 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3:25 to go in the third quarter. Jamison takes a shot there from Jaden Corney as that will be the foul called. Only the second against the Rebels here in this quarter.
It's Jaden's first.
Barton's going to check back in for Perez as Weston will check in for Cornea. Ward to inbound, goes right to Barton. As he gets a screen, moves it to Hansen, top of the key. He's going to pull up from the right elbow. That's good. That's kind of Hansen's spot. He likes that free throw line extended, and then he also really likes that pull-up elbow jumper going to his right. He's been very good with that today. 57-32 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the third quarter as Muirbrook has it left elbow, fires inside to Hoffman as he lays it in. That's a great find. When your quote-unquote center has the ability to make passes like that, you're a very tough team to beat as the Rebels have that in Carson Muirbrook. This is Barton on the left wing. He drives right, pump fakes, fades away as he knocks that in. That's a tough shot there from Barton as Muirbrook was right there. 59-34 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Desch catches on the left wing. He'll dribble to the top of the key as the Rebels set up the offense. Desch gets a screen, steps into a left wing three. That's off the back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Ward into the hands of Hoffman. Lobs it inside to Weston. He makes a strong catch. His shot no good. Rebound battled for. It'll be a jump ball. Great effort there from Muirbrook. It'll go to the Miners with 2:11 to go in the third quarter. 59-34 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Oh no, it's going to go to the Rebels. I stand corrected as Desch will inbound. Lobs it up to Muirbrook. I don't think he was ready for it yet. Into the hands of Hansen. So he'll walk it up the floor. This is Ward on the right wing. Drives right into the lane, floats one up. That's good. That's kind of Ward's game there, is he likes to float it up from about 5 to 10 feet. He's very effective from that range. This is Lundgren. Walks into a three. That's off. Rebound pulled in by Hansen. Minute 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter as he nearly has his pocket picked by Desch. Desch comes back, takes it away. As he looks ahead, can't find anyone instead. Goes to Muirbrook, will get it right back as Desch will initiate the offense with a minute 37 to go in the third quarter. Weston into the paint, has it poked away from behind. Barton did that a couple of times yesterday. Right there, gets a steal. Ward finds Jamison. Ward to Barton. To Ward on the right wing. Dribbles top the key as this is Larson with the long three. 59-39 on the Station on Main scoreboard, and that's the type of shot that Luke Larson lives off of. He's a tremendous deep three-point shooter as Desch catches on the left wing. Attacks down the lane, kicks to Lundgren. Left corner three on the way, no good. Rattles around the rim. Rebound pulled away by Desch as he's going to draw the foul. I think Desch is how many rebounds away from 20, out of curiosity?
And I know I've missed some this second half, but I've got that 15 for him.
15. Third quarter.
It's been so quick trying to move the camera and everything else like that. It's been tough to keep up.
He doesn't get a rebound or an assist there, but he finds Hoffman underneath on the right block as Carter draws the foul. Will shoot 2 free throws.
That's going to be the third on Jamison. Second team foul of the quarter.
Free throw on the way from Hoffman is good. 60-39 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Braylon Jones is going to replace Hagen Jamison. Imagine he's going to get about a 51.5 second break as that's what's left to go here in the third quarter. Hoffman's free throw on the way. Back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Hansen as he got bumped there from Muirbrook.
Muirbrook's lucky he didn't pick up his third there.
Absolutely. Here's Jones off the bench into a shot. Rebound pulled in by Ward. Finds Jamison off of his foot. Make that Hansen who lost it. Desch with the steal as he's going to slow it down. About a half second between the shot clock and game clock as Weston has it on the left wing. Gets a screen from Muirbrook. Moves to Lundgren. Desch catches in the right corner. Skip pass to Weston. Attacks the free throw line. Pulls up from 15. No good. Good look there from Weston. Just doesn't quite fall. Rebound pulled in by Larson. He throws it ahead to Hansen. He's going to fire the three. No good. Rebound pulled in by Hoffman. He finds Lundgren, who's got 8 seconds to work with, into the half court. Dribbles left, pulls up. That's short, as I think Barton might have got a piece of that one. Good defense there, as that'll do it for us here in the third quarter, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Rich County, Utah is a place where your neighbors are also your friends. A community where traditions matter and every person is important. These community values translate into an excellent school system filled with caring individuals who are committed to each student and their success in the classroom, on the field, and in life. In partnership with the entire community, Rich School District empowers learners to attain excellence through citizenship, wellness, collaborative teamwork, and academic excellence.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Larson catches on the right wing, thought about the shot, and still step back for the long two, no good. Rebound battled for into the hands of Barton. Goes to Larson, short corner. He'll back it out, look for a teammate. Finds one in Barton, top of the key. He'll step back, thought about the shot, instead goes Larson. He'll fire away again, that's good.
That is Luke Larson's fourth three-pointer of this game.
That's the type of shooter he is. Lundgren will catch. Instead goes to Hoffman. He'll drive baseline from the left corner. His layup is good. Nice move there from Carter Hoffman. Good extra pass there from Ridge Lundgren. As the Rebels have been really good this year at making that extra pass to turn a good shot into a great shot. As we're going to get a foul called.
That one's going to be against Ridge. No, they're going to call that against Drake.
As he got him with the body at the top of the key. Only his second. First of the quarter. Larson to inbound. This is Ward. Drives right to find Larson, top to key. He'll shoot a three. That one's good. 62-45 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here come the Rebels back the other way, as we're going to get a timeout called by the Rebels as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening at 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 62-45 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 7 minutes even to play here in the fourth quarter. Rebels on top. They have the ball as Lundgren, right wing, looks over the defense. Back to Weston. He goes to Lundgren. Dash middle of the floor. Takes a dribble, draws a defender, finds Weston, left wing, three on the way, no good. Rebound battled for, pulled in by Muirbrook, lays it in, as Carson Muirbrook's had himself quite the night as well. 64-45 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Comes Larson, pulls up from 15. That's in and out. Does that look good out of his hand? Come the Rebels the other way. It's Weston. Finds Lundgren, left wing. Jab steps, drives left. Hands to Desch. Weston to Hoffman on the right wing. Trying to go inside to Muirbrook. Fights for the ball, keeps it alive. Weston goes to Hoffman. Desch, catch and shoot, left wing three on the way. Back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Ward as a couple of Miners are out ahead of everyone. This is Larson. Drops off to Barton. His shot is good. A little bit of the own medicine for the Rebels as Desch has it on the left wing as the Miners get out and run the floor. 5:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. To Weston on the left wing. He'll dribble back to the top of the key. The Rebels trying to salt this one away. 64-47 on the station on main scoreboard as Lundgren into the right corner. Goes to Muirbrook on the block. Attacks the middle of the floor, finds Hoffman. Catch and shoot, left corner three on the way is good. Nice find there from Carson Muirbrook. 67-47 on the station on main scoreboard. This is Jamison. Walks into a left wing three, answers right back. 67-50 on the station on main scoreboard. This is Lundgren with 5:19 left to go in the ballgame. Hoffman in the right corner. Back to Lundgren up top. Finds Desch. To Weston. Catch and shoot. Left corner three on the way. Back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Hansen. This is Larson. Works it one more to Barton in the corner. He fires away. That's off. Did not clip the rim. Unfortunately for the Rebels, went right into Jamison's hand. As he goes to Hansen. Shot clock did not reset as the Miners only have 19 to work with. Ward down the lane. His shot is good and one. 67-52 on the station on main scoreboard. As they'll call that against Desch. Corney will check in for Weston.
They called that against Desch. That's Desch's second.
I thought they were going to call it against Weston personally, but Ward hits the free throw. 67-53 on the station on main scoreboard, and we're going to get a timeout called by the Miners with 4:48 left to go in the ball game as you're watching the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Still some time left on the clock as the Rebels on top of the Miners. 67-53 on the station on main scoreboard with 4:48 to go here in the fourth quarter. Rebels have 2 team fouls. Miners have 0 here in this quarter.
Each team has 3 timeouts left. You know, still at this point, it's anybody's ball game. The Miners have actually cut into the lead a little bit this second half.
Yeah, it was 20 points here in the fourth quarter. Couple of buckets. It looked like the Miners are going to go man-to-man.
And I think you said it there during the break, Aaron. I think the Rebels have kind of gotten a little 3 happy.
Which when you shoot the ball as well as they have today, as Desch gets it open in the open floor, Rebels break the press. Miners look like they're going to fall back into a 2-3 zone. They're going to extend it a bit, though, as Desch picks up his dribble. Skip pass to Lundgren. He's going to fire away for 3. That's off. Rebound pulled in by Larson. As the Rebels have to get a stop defensively here. The offense has kind of gone cold here a little bit here in the last 3 possessions. This is Barton. Into the lane. Fades away over Hoffman. That's a tough shot. 67-55 on the station on main scoreboard. This is Desch. Cornea has it top the keys. The Rebels set up the offense. Lundgren on the left wing. Goes to Hoffman. He'll attack. Picks up his dribble in the short baseline. Finds Muirbrook. Lost his dribble. Looking for a teammate. Finds Cornea as his pass stolen for the moment. Lundgren to it first. Cornea drives baseline. Kicks it. Hoffman. Left corner 3 on the way. No good as the Rebels shoot another 3. That one I think was a little bit better as they got the ball inside. Here comes Ward looking to answer. Goes to Barton in the left corner. Finds Ward. Jamison. This is Ward. To Barton. Goes to Ward. His pass to Larson. Couple of Rebels there. Hansen in the right corner. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. It's Hansen to Barton. Back to Larson. He's got 4 to work with, forces it up. Shot is no good. Rebound pulled in by Desch. So he's going to clean the glass one more time with 3:07 left to go in the fourth quarter. His teammates are running out in front, and I think he looked his teammates off. Shook his head as the Rebels are going to use a little bit of clock here. They can afford to do so, up 12 with 2:57 left to go. Hoffman to Desch, catch and shoot, right wing three, is good. As Desch continues his hot shooting night, 70-55 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Barton looking to answer back with the long 2, he does. Rebels aren't going to be happy with giving up a fast break bucket after a made hoop. This is Desch, drives right, he's going to draw the foul on Ward. Not the worst thing in the world for the Miners though, as with 2:36 to go in the fourth quarter, they're down 13. They're going to have to foul eventually. It's not a bad idea to grab Desch, who had a full head of steam going towards the hoop.
And that's Ward's first.
This is also about 30 minutes later into the game when Ward picked up his first yesterday. He did a tremendous job playing with 2 fouls yesterday. He's done a tremendous job staying out of foul trouble today as Lundgren fires away from 3, no good. 2:23 to go here in the fourth quarter as Ward kicks it left corner for Jamison. His 3 no good as Desch cleans the boards. He's going to walk it up the floors. I think he just heard Coach Cornea scream to get the ball inside as the Rebels haven't done that in a while. They try to force it in. Lundgren's able to keep it alive though. Good hands there from Ridge. I'd like to see them move the ball a little bit more before trying to go inside. Cornea on the right wing. He attacks, finds Muirbrook at the right elbow, looking to drive down the baseline into the body. Right-hand layup is good. Nice strong move there from Carson Muirbrook. As this is Larson on the left wing. Drives baseline. Didn't even look to shoot as he had a layup. This is Barton, up and under move. His layup no good. Great defense there by Carson Muirbrook as he's strong there, warding off 2 Miners to pick up the foul.
That's going to go on Luke Larson, his second.
See, Muirbrook was ready for the pass. He was I think he was almost conceding the layup with 1:33 left to go. Here comes a press from the Miners. As Lundgren goes to Desch. Desch makes a move and is fouled in the corner, as I think Hansen was trying to foul purposely there. Still 2 more personal fouls to give for the Miners.
That's going to be his third team foul of the quarter.
1:31 to go as Lundgren goes to Desch. And Hansen will walk it up the floor as Desch took a pop there. No foul called, but I think the Rebels will take it with no clock as Ward reaches in. They could be upset with that one, but they could have called a couple of them down the floor.
That's going to be Ward's second, 4th team foul of the quarter, so the Rebels will be shooting now.
Lundgren inbound. Throws it off the back of Hansen. Misses the layup, gets his own rebound. Out of bounds off of the Miners. Miners did that to the Rebels yesterday, and I think Lundgren saw the back, made the move, just didn't finish.
Yeah, didn't quite finish the layup.
Jamison with his eyes on Desch this time, as Desch will lob to Hoffman up top. Lundgren on the wing. Holds on to it. Clears some space. 1:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. 23 to go on the shot clock. Lundgren drives left, nearly loses it. Hands to Cornea. He'll attack, drops it off inside to Desch. His reverse layup is good.
And that's a good move. Good strong finish there by Jaden Desch.
74-57 as Ward fires from the top of the key. Side rim and out as Lundgren cleans the glass. He'll walk it up the floor with 45 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Rebels on top 74-57 as Hoffman on the right wing. Back to Lundgren up top. As the Rebels here going to salt away what has been back-to-back nights of victories over the Miners here on the boys varsity side. It's an impressive feat to 1, win at home, then 2, come on the road, be focused, come out and perform the way the Rebels did today. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Cornea finds Desch short baseline. He's going to fade away from 15. That's off the rim and out. Rebound battled for into the hands of Jamison, but Hoffman will foul him with 13.7 left to go in the game.
It's going to be 2 on Carter. And that's a tough shot by Desch, but that's about all he could get with the shot clock running down there.
Yeah, I think the Rebels are more worried about getting every second off the clock there than finding the perfect look as Ward dribbles into the front court. Picks up his dribble, finds Larson. He's going to fire away from top of the key again. That's in and out as Desch fittingly is going to grab the last rebound of this basketball game as the Rebels come on the road and take care of business 74-57 on the station on Main Scoreboard. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. When we come back, we will have the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. It's time for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. Let Brian be your IT guy and get your sub today at Jimmy John's, 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast meets fresh every single day. Get your gourmet sub today as we turn it over to Colin Pace.
Okay, so for the Tintic Miners tonight, Stockton Hansen ended up with 10 points, Cole Ward 15, Hagen Jameson 5, Luke Larson 15, 5 3-pointers on the night. And then Hagen Barton with 10 and Perez with 2. And they had 16 defensive boards and 7 offensive boards for a total of 26 rebounds. On Rich's side, you had Drake Weston with 1 point, Jaden Dash with 23, Ridge Lundgren with 19, Jaden Cornea with 2, Carter Hoffman with 14, and Carson Muirbrook with 17. They ended up with 29 boards on the defensive side and 7 boards on the offensive side. So they ended up out-rebounding the Miners tonight 36-26 by my count. Once again, those are unofficial stats. Jaden Dash ended up with 18 boards to go along with those 23 points, and I would bet he's real close to that triple-double tonight with the way he was passing the ball, too.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could find anyone from the boys' team, see if they were taking stats on the bench. Heck of a performance for the Rebels. That is so tough to do. To beat a team at home, then come on the road the next day, come out with a great performance again, drop 74 on the road as they take care of business, 74-57 on the station on Main Scoreboard. And I really thought their defensive effort in the third quarter is really the catalyst for them running away and hiding with this game.
Yeah, because they, like we talked about there right at the start of the fourth, they kind of got cold shooting too. So their defense is what kept the Miners out of the ball game, because the Miners did go on a little run. And like you said, their defense was stellar tonight, I think throughout the whole game, but the third quarter especially. But, yeah, this is a great win, especially to play a team 2 nights in a row.
We come back, we'll have your Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ as the Tintic Miners Band serenades us during the warm-up of the girls' game. We got about 12 minutes to go before the start of that game. Let's finish up our post-game show for the boys' game. It's time for Dr. McKay Frankum, precision play of the game, and for that, we turn it over to Colin Pace.
So I think you're going to have to go back into the first half for the precision play of the game tonight, and it's going to be Jaden Desch to Carter Hoffman with that no-look pass where Carter finishes from the right side of the rim. Just a great-looking pass, good finish, through a little bit of contact by Carter Hoffman.
I'd absolutely agree, and it doesn't seem to really matter who the Rebels put on the floor. It seems that every single player that they put on the floor is able to make passes like that. Carson Meerbrook is your quote-unquote center, but he's able to, when the ball goes inside, he looks for a shot. If it's not there and his teammates are open, Carson's really good at finding them. Carter Hoffman made some good passes. Jaden Cornea, as your point guard, makes a lot of really good plays. Ridge Lundgren as well. Drake Weston, he can get into the lane and he can dish it out as well. It doesn't really matter who plays for this Rebels team. It seems like they are very connected and very willing to make that extra pass, and that's a super impressive thing about this team.
Yes, and when they play as a team, they are very dangerous for sure.
When we come back, we'll have your Crawford Troth player of the game as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether you're having a great day or not, food always makes it better. Delicious, fresh-cooked favorites like a juicy cheeseburger, a thick raspberry shake, onion rings, fries, or a River Bridge soda. A grilled chicken wrap always hits the spot. And don't forget twisted ice cream cones. They never disappoint. Add the always friendly and helpful staff at the Crawford Trough, and you've got the perfect recipe for a perfect meal. Something tasty from the Crawford Trough always makes your day better. Stop in today. The Crawford Trough, Randolph.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. It's time for your Crawford Troth player of the game. For that, we turn it over to Colin Pace.
I don't think it's going to be a big surprise to anybody tonight, Aaron,
No.
but you got to go with Jaden Desch with 23 points, 18 boards. And like we said, we don't know how many assists. We didn't keep track of that. We've been looking for somebody off the bench to see if we could see that, but just a stellar night for Jaden Desch. His defense was very good too. We haven't even talked about the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
He probably had 3 blocks.
Yeah.
3 or 4 steals. Just a great night for Jaden Desch.
Absolutely. And we talked about, in the Kemmer game, we talked about how I talked to, I think, his granddad at Pizza Hut after the Kemmer game, and he said he was kind of upset. He'd been feeling off all week. He was sick, and that he felt like he had a bad game in Kemmer. But like you said, he had a double-double with 2 points. That means he put up 10 assists, 10 rebounds. That is ridiculous. That's a great game no matter what. And that kind of takes me to, like, my point that I make about sports is that fantasy sports, I don't want to say ruin sports, but it changes the way that we looked at sports, where if you don't score points, it's not a great game. And that is not true in the game of basketball. You can do so much to affect the outcome of the game. And today, even if you take away those points from Desch and he scores 0, he still had a tremendous game with the way he played.
Yeah.
And that's when Jaden Desch is at his best.
Anybody coming away with 18 boards on a night, that's a good night.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman did that quite a few times, but there's not many other people that do.
I was going to say, he made millions of dollars without scoring a lot of points because he could rebound. When we come back, we'll set the scene for the girls' game as you're watching the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
You hear that? That's the sound your new water makes just before it gets to your bottle. You see, at Little Spring Water, they don't add a thing. It's the purest, cleanest, and healthiest water you could possibly drink. It's nature in a bottle. Little Spring Water is a family-owned and operated bottled water company right here in Utah. Nestled in a beautiful canyon in Bear Lake, this spring has been in the family for 5 generations, and now it can be in yours as well. It's high-quality premium drinking water packaged in a durable, recyclable bottle that won't spill or crack on you and can be refilled multiple times. No chemicals, no additives, just pure, clean, healthy water. And because Little Spring Water is local, you can get it at a fraction of the cost. Look for Little Spring Water at a grocery store near you. If you don't see it, ask your grocer for it by name. Little Spring Water. It's nature in a bottle.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. It's time for the Summit Pizza pregame show. This next segment is brought to you by Little Springs Water, as the Rebels girls will hit the floor. They switched the games. Girls play second today. Boys played first, as the Rebels are looking to do the same as the boys here, is take care of business on back-to-back nights against the Rangers, as this is the Summit Pizza pregame show. Colin, what do you have for us?
So I call this kind of a sleeper game for the Lady Rebels tonight. I mean, they really took care of business yesterday against this young Miners team, and to come out tonight, like we talked about in the boys' game, you've got a nice long bus ride. You're thinking, we took care of them no matter what, and they might find themselves in a ball game tonight. Yeah,
you have to be ready to play. What happened yesterday does not matter. It's a fresh 32. Both coaches talk about this. No matter when you play a team, even if you beat them 100-0 the first time, the next 32 that they put on the clock against that team is going to be way different. As that is your your Little Springs Water scene set on the Summit Pizza pregame show. Rebels come in 13-4, 6-0 in region. Miners 3-13, 0-6. When we come back, we'll hear from this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week, Riley Moldenhauer, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in at 98.3 KDQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
This week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week and Senior on the 1A State Champ Cheer Team. That's Riley Moldenhauer. So let's get into it. You guys went down to the state cheer. You guys won. Just give me your thoughts. What was it like? What was it like out there, and what was going through your head when you guys were performing?
It was really fun. We definitely thought we had it in the bag until our pyramid wasn't scored right, but then we heard Tapiona was winning. We were super nervous, but then we ended up pulling out, and then so it was really good.
What goes through your mind right before you guys go out on stage in such an important routine?
I just try to go over in my head so I don't forget it.
So you guys also had a lot of turnover from fall cheer to winter cheer. Do you think that had a little bit of an impact on maybe it took a little bit longer to learn routines, or how did that impact you guys?
Yeah, we had to relearn a bunch of the routines just because we had to keep changing things. It had a pretty big impact.
All right, so let's turn to you, Liz. What do you do in your free time when you do get some spare time? It seems like Rich High School students hardly ever have spare time.
I don't have much spare time. I usually just go on runs or I just watch movies.
So what's your favorite genre of movie, and also what's your favorite movie?
Probably just adventure, just movies like that. And my favorite movie is probably the new Hunger Games movie.
Do you have a favorite Avenger hero?
Spider-Man.
I like Spider-Man too. So what do you want to accomplish the rest of your high school career academically?
Just to finish my associate's degree.
So what are you getting your associate's degree in? It's funny because last week I interviewed Addie Carrillo, who I mentioned to her, it seemed like every week I'm interviewing someone getting an associate's degree, and it's good to see that it continues on. Which year's going to be?
Interior design.
Interior design. Okay, that's pretty cool. So what school is that through, and how do you guys do your associate's degree programs?
We take some classes from Utah State and Snow, then we just have to get the credits to get, I think, 60 credits, and then, yeah.
So have you been working on this since you were a freshman, or how long have you been working on it?
Since I was junior, that's when you can start taking the classes.
So you and some of your classmates complete 60 credits of college courses while going to high school in 2 years.
Yep.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's crazy. One final question for you. What should the world know about Riley Moldenhauer?
I like dancing. It's my passion.
We want to thank Riley Moldenhauer for being a part of today's T7 Propane standout student interview of the week on the Summit Pizza pregame show. When we come back, we'll have some keys to today's action as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act. When you have an emergency, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. When we come back, we'll have some keys to today's game.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It's time for some keys to today's matchup brought to you by Ellingford Brothers for all your sand, cement, gravel needs in Evanston. Call Ellingford Brothers at 800-789-1511. As we turn it over to Cullen, what's the key to the game for you?
The only one I got for this game tonight is just focus on today, get through today first.
Yep, mine was fresh 32, brand new ball game. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. Don't even remember the score from yesterday. Focus on these next 32 minutes, and if you do that, you'll take care of business, and you'll head off to next weekend 14-4 with a 7-0 record in region, with a couple of tough region matchups still left to play. As those are your keys to today's game. When we come back, we'll meet. Actually, we're going to go ahead and meet your 2023-2024 Rich Rebels girls varsity basketball team right now.
Taylor Jolly, junior, small forward. I'm Molly Weston. I'm a freshman, and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Casey Wilson. I am a senior this year, and I will be playing varsity as a wing.
Hi, my name is Sage Longren. I'm a senior, and I play the shooting guard.
I'm Paige Smith, a sophomore, and I'm going to be playing as a wing.
Braylon Pugmeyer, freshman, post.
My name is Janie Valentine. I'm a senior, and I play the wing and post.
Lacey McKinnon, freshman, and a wing.
Brooke Compton, I'm a sophomore, and I'm a forward.
Yo, what up, it's your girl V Swizzle, and I'm a senior guard.
I'm Faith Downey, and I'm a junior, and I play shooting guard.
I'm Cass Argyle, I'm a junior, and I'm a shooting guard.
Hi, I'm Haiti Pugmeyer. I'm a senior, and I play post.
Miss Scott, senior, post.
My name is Brinley Hatch. I'm a junior, and I play forward.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we go over the starting lineups for the Rebels. First off, number 4, senior Casey Wilson. Senior number 14, Sage Longren. Senior number 22, Janie Walentine. Senior number 40, Haiti Pugmeyer. Senior, a little wrinkle to keep us on our toes, number 10, Hannah Scott. More on that later, as it's time to meet the starting lineup for the Tintic Miners. Number 5, senior Kenzie Brunson. Next up, number 10, Jordan Conder. Number 11, Allie Young. Number 14, Samantha Grimstead. And number 15, Mariana Perez. As I'm trying to... Yep, it is Mariana Perez. They're trying to read with the lights out. I can't read with the lights on, so.
I think it's Pena. You're on the boys' side there.
I am on the boys' side. It is Pena. Sorry about that.
I just listened to the public address announcer.
Yeah, I probably should have done that. Also, one of my poor strengths is listening. I like to blame it on I can't hear. So number 10, Hannah Scott, to jump versus number 10, Jordan Conder. As Conder's not looking at the ball. Ball goes up, I think, before Conder turned around. But here's Allie Young with the right-hand layup. It is no good as Scott battles for the rebound. Should stay with the Miners. Indeed, it does. As the Miners win the jump ball, get a layup opportunity. That's why we talk about it's a fresh 32. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. You can find yourself in a dogfight really quickly if you do that. Conder, left wing.
And you really don't want to give a team that's this young any hope, honestly, in a game like this.
Young catches right wing three on the way. Side rim and out. Rebound battled for as it's going to be kicked out of bounds. It will stay with the Miners. Rebels can't corral the rebound. 7:41 to go in the first quarter. Still tied 0-0. Conder's going to hand right back to Grimstead down the lane. Stops in the lane, looking for a teammate. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound into the hands of Scott as she'll clear space. Here come the Rebels the other way. Scott stops at the top of the key. To Wilson. To Wallenstein. Goes to Pugmire inside. Takes the body contact layup, no good. You'll notice there's no Violet Taylor in today's starting lineup, getting other players a chance to start as Lundgren pokes it away. Conder finds Grimstead to Young on the right wing. Inside pass deflected by Wallenstein. Grimstead's able to save it to Brunson. She'll drive down the baseline, floats it up from behind the rim. Rebound off the hands of Pugmire. Back to the Miners as Young's going to fire for three. In and out as Pugmire pulls in the board. Clears some space, finds Scott. Here come the Rebels the other way as Hannah's going to slow down, let her teammates catch up. Wilson, left wing. Wallenstein inside to Pugmire. Turns, her shot no good, but she was fouled on the play. She'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's going to go on number 15, Pena. Her first team foul of the quarter.
Pugmire to the line to shoot 2. First free throw rattles around, falls in. Rebels on top 1-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
I think that touched every inch of the rim there.
Second one on the way. More casually floats through the net as she swishes in the second point of the contest. 2-0 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard. Pugmire with 2 to start. Rebels bring a little bit of pressure as Young catches on the left wing. She'll survey, pass to Grimstead, nearly stolen instead. Miners still have it. Young catch and shoot, top the key 3 on the way, short. Rebound pulled in by Conder. She finds Pena, elbow jumper on the way, banks it in. 2-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. So here comes Scott up the left wing to Wilson. Right back to Scott, top of the key to Wallenstein. Scott catches. Finds Pugmire at the elbow. She'll drive left, hands to Wilson. Scott, top of the key, 19 to go on the shot clock as she attacks down the lane, off glass, no good. Rebound battled for into the hands of Young. Here come the Miners back the other way. Scott's going to foul to stop the 2-on-1. 5:58 to go here in the first quarter. We're tied at 2. Wilson waiting in the wings, trying to pick off that pass to Grimstead. Miners able to get it in. 5:55 to go here in the first quarter. This is Pena at the left elbow, finds Young. Catch and shoot, right wing 3 on the way, no good. Rebound battled for as Pugmire saves it to Pena. She had shot. Instead, she goes to Grimstead. Her shot no good. Pena had a layup opportunity as Scott rebounds, clears the way. Down the court, she's going to go all the way to the hoop. Her shot blocked, gets her own rebound. She finds Wallenstein top of the key with 5:33 left to go in the first quarter. Scott on the right wing. Walks into what I thought was going to be a three-pointer. Instead, she goes to Wallenstein. To Scott. Skip past Lundgren in the right corner. Finds Wallenstein. Catch and shoot. Right wing 3 on the way is good. Janie Wallenstein with the Rebels' first field goal of the night is a three-pointer. She has the first field goal for the Rebels in 3 of the last 4 games. Lundgren with the steal. Lost her dribble, but she goes to Scott. Back to Lundgren, left wing. Wallenstein in the left corner. Skip past to Scott as she one-hand palms that catch. Crosses over top the key to Lundgren. Drives left. Skip pass to Wilson. She'll catch from the 15-foot mark. Backs it out to Scott. Tacks down the lane, floats it up from 15 feet. No good. Pugmire with the rebound. She will lay it in as the Rebels go on top. 7-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. This is Young. Her pass deflected by Wilson. Stolen by Wilson off of a foot out of bounds. It actually hit off of Casey's foot. Will stay with the Miners as we get a shoe timeout for Haiti Pugmire.
You know, we talked during the boys' game, Aaron, that Carson Muirbrook's able to lead the break, and Hannah Scott's playing point guard.
This is Young. She goes right back to Brunson on the left wing. Works it up to Condor. Back to Brunson. Drives down the lane. Drops it off inside. Pass stolen. Tipped away by Pugmire into the hands of Scott as she is hounded by Brunson. Scott is able to clear space and take off. Finds Wallenstein. Wilson catch and shoot left corner three on the way. Back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Pugmire as she surveys. She's going to draw a foul. As Haiti Pugmire's had a pretty good night on the offensive board so far. First couple possessions, Rebels went right to Pugmire as the Miners have adjusted defensively. Wilson to inbound, goes to Lundgren, left corner, catch and shoot three on the way is good. 10-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Lundgren knocks home the three. This is Brunson on the left wing. She walks across the timeline, hands it to Young in the corner. As Wilson did a good job avoiding Young as she collided with Brunson. Didn't want to pick up the foul there. As Wilson pokes it away, hits the floor. Brunson's able to maintain to Grimstead. As Lundgren will be called for a 14-on-14 crime there with the reach in. Checking in for the Rebels, number 25, Violet Taylor. Number 3, Molly Weston. Number 21, Bray Pugmire, as well as number 2, Kira Jolly. 5 on the floor for the Rebels, Taylor, Weston, Bray Pugmire, Jolly, and Wallenstein. This is Grimstead trapped in the corner. Pass deflected by Weston. The hands of Pena. Deep in the corner. Pass off the fingertips of Taylor as she was going the other way. Miners retain possession. Condor finds Grimstead. Left wing three on the way. Side rim and out. Rebound battled for into the hands of both Condor and Jolly. As it'll be a jump ball. Rebels basketball.
That was a good box out by Kira Jolly. She just didn't come get the basketball.
Absolutely. Did everything right. Just didn't finish. But she backed Condor off the block all the way to the three-point line. As this is Weston, top of the key, she finds Jolly. Right corner inside to Bray Pugmire. Turn, shot blocked into the hands of Wallenstein. She goes up as Janie will shoot 2 free throws. Good effort there from Wallenstein on the offensive boards. Good pass, though, from Jolly to enter the post. Really set that play up.
That's going to be the second on Pena. And when the 4 Rebels come in, you had Despain for the Miners check in at the same time.
I'd like to apologize to the Despain family as I said her name probably wrong 75% of the time last night. Checking in for Pena's number 20, Marissa Gout, the freshman, getting some time early here. Wallenstein back to the line to shoot. In the routine, free throw on the way is good as Wallenstein goes 1 for 2. 11-2 as Taylor nearly swiped the inbounds pass. Rebels trap. Wallenstein gets her fingertips to it and just finishes swatting that one out of bounds in front of Brunson. Checking in for the Rebels, number 31, Cass Argyle, as she will replace Janie Wallenstein, as Wallenstein was the last starter on the floor for this Rebels team. As Violet Taylor came off the bench today. As the Rebels switching up the starting lineup here in Tintic, giving more players a couple of opportunities as Grimstead drives left into the paint. Inside to Carter as her shot on the way, rattles around and falls. As Carter off the bench for 2 for the Miners. Here comes Weston, works it to Taylor on the left wing. Weston up top. Back to Taylor. Weston. Into the left corner for Taylor. Drives to the middle of the floor. Skip past to Jolly. She's able to lace it between a couple of hands. Argyle inside to Taylor. That's a great find. Taylor's shot no good. Her rebound up and in. As Taylor gets her own miss, lays it in off of the terrific find by Cass Argyle. Grimstead down the lane. As it's stolen by Argyle. Here come the Rebels back the other way. She finds Weston. To Jolly, left wing. Works to Argyle. Back to Weston. Jolly had a look at the hoop, didn't shoot. Instead goes back to Weston. This time open for Jolly's jumper. That's short. Rebound pulled in by Grimstead. Here come the Miners back the other way. 13-4 on the station on main scoreboard. This is Brunson to Grimstead. Floats it up from 15 feet off glass and in. 13-6 on the station on main scoreboard. As this is why we said it's a new 32. Miners are 2 points off their total from yesterday. As Taylor's pass to Jolly goes out of bounds. 1:37 to go here in the first quarter. 13-6 on the station on main scoreboard. It'll be Miners basketball looking to cut the lead to 5. Pass is stolen by Weston as it went between Brunson's legs. Here comes Molly down the lane. Shot no good, but she'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's going to be on Grimstead, her first 4th team foul of the quarter.
If you can believe it, coming into the weekend, Molly Weston was a 90% free throw shooter. She missed a couple yesterday, so that average, I believe, will go down at the next week. But to be this deep into the season, first free throw on the way is good. To be this deep into the season as a freshman shooting 90% is crazy.
And it's not like she's only shot a couple. She's
No.
been there quite a bit.
Yeah, there's a good chunk of free throws that she has shot. She goes 2 for 2 from the line. 15-6 on the station on main scoreboard. So it's Grimstead. Crosses the timeline to Condor. Left wing skip pass to number 3. Despain, excuse me. As she goes down, Weston takes the ball from the Rebels back the other way. It's Weston all the way down the lane. No one stops her. Left-hand layup, no good, but Molly's going to go back to the line to shoot 2 free throws. It's a great take by Weston. I think you could see in her eyes she wanted to push the ball ahead the entire way up the floor, but nobody stopped her, so she went all the way to the rim. That's a decision you'd like to see your guard make.
That's going to be the first on Condor.
First free throw on the way is good. 16-6 on the station on main scoreboard.
5th team foul, so the Rebels will be back to the line for the rest of this quarter.
Second free throw on the way, back rim and out. Rebound tipped into the corner, is going to go out of bounds. Will stay with the Miners. Thought Bray Pugmire got her hands to that one.
I would agree with you on that one.
It was a good sell job by Violet Taylor heading to the corner, trying to ward off the Miners defender like the Rebels touched. And I think that's kind of what earned them the possession. As Argyle right wing. Of course, we don't have a great view of it. Argyle gets it right back to Weston in the right corner. She's going to fire away. That's long. She finds her number 3 counterpart in Despain. As here comes Grimstead down the lane to Young. As Argyle's going to be called for the foul on the reach-in.
It's going to be Cass's first. 3rd of the quarter.
I think I heard the contact there through the crowd mic. Earned that one. Young back to Grimstead. Fakes the shot inside to Condor. Back to Grimstead. Stolen by Argyle. She's had a couple of steals tonight. She's going to lead the break. So the top the key fires inside to Bray Pugmire. That's poked away by Condor to Weston. Argyle finds Taylor. Right wing back to Argyle. Top the key. She fires away. That's in and out. Rebound by Pugmire. Knocks it to the hands of Weston. Can't finish. Bray Pugmire lays it in. But let's talk about that pass right there from Bray Pugmire. As she got the rebound, she deflected it to Molly Weston. Couldn't finish. Taylor steals it down the lane. Pugmire 4 points in a matter of 8 seconds as she lays it in off the nice pass from Violet Taylor. As Taylor got the steal. 9 seconds to go in the quarter. 20-6 on the station on main scoreboard. As Taylor's going to be called for the reach-in from behind. Only the 4th against the Rebels. Let's check out the Station Repair instant replay of that last Pugmire layup. Didn't quite catch the steal from Violet, though. But that Bray Pugmire pass in the lane to Weston, unfortunately, Weston didn't finish. That would have been an early candidate for the Dr. McKay Frankham. Precision play of the game, Brunson. Left wing 3 on the way. Side rim and off the shot clock won't matter as the time had run out. As we'll head to the second quarter, Rebels on top 20-6 on the station on main scoreboard as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Paige Smith checks into the ball game, as well as Lundgren, Wilson, Hatch, and Scott as the Rebels go a full line change here. Condor has the ball. Goes to Young, top of the key, works down the wing to Despin. Despain, excuse me. I apologized earlier. I didn't apologize for being wrong again, though, as that shot goes short to Wilson. Smith to Scott, top of the key, wearing the legendary number 10. As she brought her black jersey. Wilson catch and shoot left corner three. And the Rebels are shooting the lights out from the three-point line to start this matchup. 23-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. So I believe that's Wilson's second three of the game?
No, that's her first.
First, excuse me.
Sage hit the one in the corner earlier.
Yeah, I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. Probably in the next 5 minutes as Wilson pokes it out of bounds.
And that was good effort there by Despain. She stayed in bounds there, and I don't know. I would have went out of bounds, but I'm kind of big, and I can't stop my momentum.
Lobs it to Young, to Brunson. Condor on the left elbow. Hands to Despain. Back to Young, top of the key. Looks over the defense, finds Brunson. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Fires away from the left wing, goes out of bounds off the rim as it'll be Rebels basketball. 6:43 to go in the second quarter.
And Hannah's just pulling a page out of Hunter's playbook from last year. You never knew what number Hunter was going to be wearing.
I'm pretty sure he wore 56 at one point last year. I don't know how he managed that. It's not even legal. Inside to Hatch, goes right back to Scott. 15-foot jumper, no good. Smith with the rebound, her shot no good. Wilson gets the rebound, will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Tremendous ball movement right there from the Rebels as Hatch caught it on the block. She had 2 defenders on her. Instead of turning to the hoop, she goes right to Hannah Scott, who the Rebels are very comfortable with her from 15 feet out. She's got good touch there. Didn't go in that time, but the Rebels crash the boards, get the rebound. Wilson misses the first one as Grimstead will check in for Young. Wilson back to the line to shoot the second half. Free throw on the way is good. 24-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. This is Grimstead. Condor. Hands to Brunson as they toe tap the sideline over there. Condor drives left down the paint. Good job by Hatch to wall off as Wilson got her fingertips to it. Just couldn't quite corral it as Casey knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Miners. 6:11 to go here in the second quarter. It's Grimstead to Despain. Back to Grimstead in that left corner. Drives baseline. Trying to drop it off to Condor. I think that's smacked out of bounds by Scott. Shot clock at 17. 6:07 to go in the second quarter. 24-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Grimstead to inbound. Goes inside to Condor. Her shot blocked. The Hatch fouls her. As Condor will shoot 2 free throws.
That's going to be Brenly's first team foul of the quarter.
That was a nicely executed play by the Miners as I think the official threw the ball to Condor before she was ready. Looked up and she was at the 10-foot line in volleyball. Condor to the line to shoot. First free throw, side rim and out. Back to the line to shoot the second half. 6:06 to go in the second quarter. Looks like Mariana Perez is going to come back into this one. Back rim and out. Scott pulls in the rebound. Here come the Rebels the other way. Fires ahead to Lundgren. She'll attack. 5-foot pull up. Side rim and out. Rebound battled for. Into the hands of Smith. She's going to be called for a traveling violation. I think she's a little further under the rim than she thought she was. as Perez will check in for Condor.
Pena.
And
she's got to be careful here. She's got 2 fouls. Perez was in the boys' game.
I was going to say, I got to flip the page back over. Catch and shoot for Grimstead on the elbow. As Brunson and Smith battle for it. It goes out of bounds off of Brunson.
I like this, though, having your center on the point. I like it.
Lundgren to Scott. To Lundgren. Wilson, catch and shoot, left corner 3 on the way is good as Casey Wilson's feeling it tonight. 27-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. This is Despain, excuse me. Pena trying to go inside, stolen by Hatch. She finds Scott, Rebels off and running. 27-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Floats it from 15 feet, side rim and out as Pena pulls down the board, throws it ahead. That's tipped into the hands of Smith. She'll find Scott. She's going to fire the 3. That's short. Rebound out of bounds off of the. That's the correct call as it did hit Casey Wilson's foot.
We're going to get a full timeout by Tintic.
You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Playing Stars broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, as Hannah Scott fired a 3 in that last possession. And, you know, that's something she doesn't do real often, but if you're going to do it in a game, up 27-6 right now is probably the time to do it.
Yeah, but like we talked about yesterday, Hannah Scott, we watched her shooting in Kemmer after the game, and she's got a nice stroke.
This is Brunson. Nearly loses it as Wilson's all over the front court. Finds Grimstead. Crosses over into the hands of Wilson, and she takes that one away. Racing down the right sideline, trying to drop it off. It's going to be out of bounds off of Brunson. Good hustle back there to stop a layup with 4:39 to go here in the second quarter. 27-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. It's Wilson to inbound. Top of the key, it's Smith. Back to Wilson, inside to Hatch. She finds Scott. As the Rebels reset the offense, Wilson at the free throw line. Goes to Lundgren on the left wing. Scott moves it quickly to Smith. To Wilson, elbow jumper on the way, rattles around, no good. Rebound is in the hand of Smith, who lost it as she nearly had it. As Brunson's pass deflected right back into her hands. Hatch deflects the second pass as her and Despain race down the floor for it off of Hatch out of bounds. 27-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels defense, they're getting their hands to quite a few passes today.
Well, we talked about it in between the first and second quarter there, and that Coach Lundgren probably wasn't happy with the defensive output. He's got to be a little happier with it in the second quarter.
Full line change for the Rebels is Weston, Taylor, Haiti Pugmire, and Bray Pugmire all come into the game. This is Despain.
Also Wallentyne.
Grimstead trying to work her way down the lane, took an extra step. 3:59 to go here in the second quarter. Sometimes it's hard when they do those five-player changes. You think someone that watches hockey so much, I'd be used to it. As I missed Janie on the substitution. She has the ball, top of the key. Taylor goes to Haiti Pugmire at the elbow, right back to Taylor in the left corner. Finds Wallentyne. Weston, catch and shoot, right corner 3, no good. Gets her own rebound as she attacks, floats it up, no good, as that's going to be a Charlie horse for Molly Weston, but no free throws as it'll be on the floor.
And number 3 on Pena.
Condor's going to replace her. as Weston appears no worse for wear. Goes inside to Bray Pugmire. Layup no good. It's a nice play there by Haiti Pugmire. She walled off the defender for Bray. It's a good look. Just couldn't quite finish the layup. Right wing. This is Despin. Inside to Carter, who just checked back into the game as well. Catch and shoot left corner jumper from Brunson. Rimming out as Wallentyne and Condor battle for the ball as Condor dives to the floor. 3:19 to go in the second quarter. It doesn't matter what the score is, this Tintic team, they give effort. They were diving on the floor yesterday in the fourth quarter in a huge blowout. So that's something you know that the Miners are always going to give you, is it seems like their effort is always top-notch.
Yeah, and these young girls, I mean, all it's going to take is just one little push to put them over the top to be competitive in games like this. And they're going to put it together
Haiti with a nice backdoor pass to Violet Taylor. That's an early candidate there for the Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game as Taylor lays it in from the left block. Like you said, Cullen, this team just needs to be close in one game, and it's crazy what will it do for your confidence, as it'll be a jump ball, I believe. Indeed it is. It'll be Rebels basketball.
And that's a good job by Molly Weston. Comes down right on top of the ball, ties it up, gets the held ball call, and the turnover.
Weston walks it up the floor to Wallentyne, top of the key. Goes to Taylor, middle of the floor, drops it off inside to Haiti Pugmire. Little roll reversal of the last bucket there, as nice pocket pass from Violet to Haiti to the left block. She lays it in. 31-6 on the station on main scoreboard. Despin to Grimstead. Work it around to Brunson on the left wing. Condor at the left elbow. Tacks down the lane. Steps back, floats a shot up. I think Bray Pugmire blocked it. Haiti grabs the rebound. Here come the Rebels the other way. Wallentyne, left corner to Weston. Back to Wallentyne as the Rebels reset the offense. Minute 57 to go here in the second quarter as Weston will replace Wallentyne at the top of the key. Taylor on the right wing. Takes a couple of dribbles, middle of the floor. Finds Weston over in that left corner, back to Taylor. 10 to go on the shot clock. Finds Wallentyne creeping in from behind. Nice block there by Carter. Once again, really good ball movement by the Rebels. Got a look from about 10 feet to better defensive play there by Carter. The minute 30 to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, the Rebels are definitely moving the ball well.
It's Brunson's left corner shot is good, as that's a long two. 31-8 on the station on main scoreboard as here comes Taylor down the left wing. Spins into the lane. Finds Weston, top of the key. This is Wallentyne to Taylor. Bray Pugmire finds Haiti Pugmire. Left wing three on the way is good. As Bray finds Haiti. Haiti cans the three. Talked about players who might need to shoot more three-pointers. I think that's Haiti Pugmire's first. Officially, her percentage is 100% on the year. 36-8 on the station on main scoreboard. Brunson, catch and shoot left corner three. I take that back. It's 34-8 on the station on main scoreboard. Wallentyne to Taylor. Pugmire catches in the left corner. Trying to go inside to Bray and finds Weston instead. There we go, inside to Bray. Turns, shot is blocked by Carter. It'll be a jump ball. Miners basketball.
And that's, I don't know, that's Goat?
Excuse me, that's Gout instead of Carter.
Gout, yeah, sorry.
Checking in the game for the Miners, number 2, Kaya Farr. This is Grimstead. 25 seconds to go in the second quarter. She drives left, goes to Brunson. She'll drive down the baseline. Trying to find Condor inside. Instead, Pugmire takes it away, Haiti type. Finds Weston to Wallentyne. Drops it off inside to Bray. Out to Taylor. To Weston as the Rebels will reset with 6 seconds left to go. Weston catches. Finds Wallentyne. End of the half, shot on the way, off the rim, off the shot clock, and out of bounds as that will end the first half. Rebels on top, 34-8 on the station on main scoreboard as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
The word commitment means that you are dedicated to a cause. At Rich High School and throughout the Rich School District, commitment is something you see everywhere you go. We have a long-standing reputation for quality education and outstanding personal achievement for Rich students. We appreciate every individual that works throughout the district to create an environment where it is fun to learn, where we're proud to do our best. Rich School District, providing quality education for the future.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth as it is time for the Hometown Drive-In halftime show. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach of the Rich Rebels varsity girls basketball team. As you're watching, that's Cody Lundgren, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KDQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
I'm here with head coach of the Rich Rebels girls varsity basketball team. That's Coach Cody Lundgren. Coach Lundgren, you guys took two this weekend. You were able to take care of Big Piney on Friday. That's a big game because they're an out-of-state team, and that helps you tremendously in the RPI. What did you like out of your girls' game? Because that Big Piney team looked like they were playing much better than the first time you guys saw them.
Yeah, they were playing a lot more disciplined, but they're still super fast, and he runs good trap. They're very athletic, so I was proud of our girls, how they spaced the floor, and they were able to get the basket off of that.
So you guys also took care of Manila, and it seems like whenever Rich girls varsity basketball steps in the gym, it seems like there's someone on that other team that's going to go off for 9 in the first 2 minutes and shoot the lights out of the gym. You girls were able to come back again. What did you guys do differently to adjust on Slaw? Because she had 9 points in the first minute and a half.
Yeah, we just made an adjustment where we didn't help off of her and just stayed over on her a little bit closer and made sure they knew where she was, and they were able to defend her pretty well.
What does it say about your girls that you were able to come back in that gym from that deficit?
Oh, they're very resilient, We got a pretty complete team, I feel, and I feel like as soon as we settle in and we can start moving the ball and attacking, we can usually start coming back.
So this upcoming week on Thursday at Kemmer, you guys will have the rubber match. You guys have split with them so far this year. This is kind of a unique situation. It's not real often in high school basketball you play a team 3 times. What have you learned about them, and what do you think playing them 3 times will help you?
They're very, very, very aggressive and athletic, so it's a very good team for us to play. It puts pressure on our guards and makes us work hard hard to get into our offensive set. Coach Thatcher does a good job on his pressure defense and getting those girls playing hard, so it's a good game for us.
And then another interesting switch in the schedule because of the Tintic game being canceled the first time. You guys will play them back-to-back nights. What challenges does that present to you as a coach?
Actually, I've never played a team back-to-back, so, obviously it lets you see what the team does and you're able to be more prepared for them the next night, but also, it's hard to win 2 nights in a row too, so that'll be a challenge in itself.
So what do you know about the Miners? This is the first time we're playing them in region play.
I don't see much film of them online, so I just have to look at box scores and figure out who their scorers are, and we make sure we pay attention to those girls.
You guys will be successful this weekend if you do what?
Rebound and make layups.
We want to thank Coach Cody Lundgren for being a part of today's Bear Lake Memorial Hospital Coaches Show on the Hometown Drive-In Halftime Show. When we come back, we'll have some Town of Woodruff first half highlights for you on the Hometown Drive-In Halftime Show. As you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Established in 1872, Woodruff, Utah has a long history of good neighbors helping each other succeed. Woodruff was built with hard work, integrity, and a sense of community that can be felt every time you visit. We have always celebrated all students in academics and extracurricular activities, and we cheer on our rich rebels. Woodruff, Utah, a great place to live.
Whether you're recovering from an injury, just had surgery, or you're dealing with a chronic condition, Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. In addition to the top-of-the-line facilities, we are the only physical therapy clinic in Southwest Wyoming with a full-size therapy pool and spa for aquatic-based treatment. Call today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful Blue Water and Bear Lake Raspberry Shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Rebels a half away from going perfect 6-0 between the two programs in a very challenging week. Rebels on top 34-8 at halftime here in Tintic as we turn it over to Colin Pace for the Town of Woodruff first half highlights.
So for the Tintic Miners, you have Mackenzie Brunson with 2 points, Maria Pena with 2 points, Marissa Gout with 2, and Samantha Grimstead with 2 for their 8 points. And on the Rebels side, you have Molly Weston with 3, Casey Wilson with 7, Sage Lundgren with 3, Braylon Pugmire with 4, Janie Wallentyne with 4, Violet Taylor with 4, and Haiti Pugmire rounding out the scoring with 9. And the Rebels have out-rebounded the Miners 16-5.
Rebels on top 34-8, looking to finish off this half of basketball. As the Rebels will hit the floor, we will turn back to our live cam. That's the wrong live cam. 34-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels on top as we start the third quarter.
Looks like it's going to be Rebels ball to start the second half with point guard Hannah Scott looking to get the ball.
wonder if she's ever been called that in her life, point guard.
Well, she is today.
Maybe it's the punishment for bringing the wrong jersey to play point guard.
It might be, or just the punishment for having to wear that number 10.
That could be it too.
Waiting on the clock, it looks like.
But what I really like about this, though, is Hannah Scott gets a lot of rebounds, and if she's comfortable, she's a good enough athlete, she can push it in the open court. So if she's comfortable enough to push the ball up the floor in transition, that gives the Rebels another weapon on this already stacked team. Scott, top of the key to Lundgren. They go to Wallenstein at the right elbow, working around to Wilson on the left wing. Pugmire catches in the short left corner. Makes a move, finds Lundgren in the right corner. She'll catch and shoot, and that's good. As Sage Lundgren gets the Rebels going here in the second half, 37-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They've shot the ball really well from the outside tonight.
They have. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 3-pointers on the night for the Rebels.
As this is Brunson. Works to Grimstead, left wing. She'll drive to the top of the key, down the lane. Finds Young. Back to Grimstead. 8 to go on the shot clock. Into the lane. Finds Condor. 4 to go on the shot clock as Brunson will pull up over a Rebels defender in Wallenstein. That hits the backboard. It'll be a shot clock violation, no rim. As with 6:55 to go here in the third quarter, Hannah Scott will walk it up the floor. Into the offense as she finds Lundgren, right wing. Work it to Wilson, top of the key.
Got the net hung up after Sage's shot last time, so they asked for the ball to get it off of there.
Should have let the Rebels shoot it again from the outside. It probably would have. Would have came down.
It's kind of a protection thing is why they do it.
As a shooter, I think that would drive me crazy, though. Lundgren on the right wing, back to Wilson. Scott catches. Rebels working the ball quickly to Lundgren. Inside to Pugmire at the free throw line. Finds Scott. Attacks the elbow. Skip pass to Lundgren. 10 to go on the shot clock. Wilson, top the key, 3 on the way. Side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Pena. She'll find Grimstead. Here come the Miners across the timeline into the offense with 6:18 to go in the third quarter. 37-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Young drives across the top of the key. Brunson lost it. Goes inside to Pena. Floats it off glass. That's side rim and out as the rebound was pulled down by Pugmire. We'll get a foul against the Miners.
And that's going to go against Condor, her second. First team foul of the quarter.
6:07 to go here in the third quarter as Hannah Scott will walk it up the floor. Lundgren on the right wing, back to Scott. Wallenstein to Lundgren, right wing. Takes a dribble, finds Wallenstein. They go inside to Pugmire. Lundgren, catch and shoot, right corner 3 on the way. Side rim and out, rebound pulled in by Brunson as she attacks down the right wing. She'll slow up as she was 1-on-3 against 3 Rebels. Grimstead, Pena back to Brunson as she'll attack down the lane. Right-hand layup, no good. As she rushed that one a bit. Condor, unfortunately, be called for the traveling violation as she ripped that rebound away from Lundgren. From Scott. Lets the Rebels set up the offense to Lundgren. Work it to Pugmire at the free throw line. Lundgren. Scott to Wilson. Drives to the top of the key. Finds Scott. She's going to catch and shoot the 3. That's short on the front rim. As Condor goes barreling into Wilson. Hopefully Wilson's all right. Hopefully Condor's all right as well. It was a big collision.
And they're going to call that one on Condor. That's going to be
her third, I believe. Gout's going to check in for her. But she kind of exemplifies the not giving up attitude of the Miners as she went barreling in there fearlessly as Brunson steals it out in the open court. Right-hand layup is good. 37-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Wilson, Pugmire in the right corner. Back to Wilson. Inside to Pugmire. Nice move as she floats it. That shot, I think, was deflected by Pena. Pretty good defensive play there for the Miners. 37-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4:47 left to go as Brunson down the wing. Floats it up long into the hands of Gout as she lays it in and one. As the crowd erupts. 37-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
They're going to give that foul to Sage Lundgren. That's going to be her second, first team foul of the quarter as Gout goes to the line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
Free throw on the way, back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Grimstead, but she stepped out of bounds. No, they're going to call a foul against Scott. 4:40 to go here in the third quarter, 37-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
That's going to be Hannah's second.
They tried a lob play that's stolen by the Rebels. Scott is going to draw the foul as she is corralled by a couple of Miners.
It's going to go against Brunson, her first. Third team foul of the quarter.
Scott dribbles it up the floor, works it on the wing to Lundgren. Scott, catch and shoot, right corner three on the way, side rim and out. Rebound poked out of bounds, or no, saved by Grimstead. It's a good hustle there from Grimstead to push it up the floor. Beats a couple of Rebels down the floor as Scott walls off, forces it to Gout. Pass deflected as Wilson goes diving to the floor. They're going to call a foul against Wilson on that.
And that's going to be Casey's first.
Casey Wilson's cheekbone ever so slightly grazed the leg of the attacker, and that's what the call was. This is Gout to Grimstead. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Miners. Rebels are going to have a line change here with Bray Pugmire, Violet Taylor, Molly Weston, Paige Smith, Kiera Jolly. With 4:08 to go here in the third quarter, 37-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lob to Pena, catch and shoot, no good. Rebound from Pena. She shoots again. Rebound pulled in by Jolly as Weston pushes it up the wing to Smith. Back to Weston. Smith surveys, takes a couple dribbles towards the paint, pulls up from 15. That's good. Nice move there from Paige Smith. She buries the 15-foot pull-up jumper. Miners working on the wing to Young. To Brunson. Pena from 15 feet, no good. Rebound in the hand to Grimstead as she's going to fire away. That's good. Grimstead from about 15 feet as well. 39-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Weston moves it to Taylor. Smith, top of the key. Finds Weston on the right wing. Couple of dribbles back to Taylor. Bobbles it for a moment. Looking into the paint. Finds Jolly, catch and shoot, right wing three on the way, no good. As Taylor gets the rebound, drops it off to Smith, off glass, no good. As here comes Brunson down the right wing. Taylor's able to beat her back down the floor as Brunson floats one up, no good. Pena's shot, no good as well. Two Miners under the basket, no Rebels, as they're going to call a jump ball. 39-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard, 2:52 to go in the third quarter. Pass inside to Gout, she loses it. Able to regather inside to Grimstead. Her pass deflected in the hands of Smith. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Smith down the right wing. Finds Weston, top of the key. Quickly to Taylor. As Brunson's been sitting on that pass to the left wing a little bit. She got herself a layup earlier on that. Weston back to Jolly. Fakes the shot, goes inside to Bray Pugmire. Turns her shot off glass, no good, but she was fouled on the play as Bray will shoot two free throws.
And that's going to be number 4 on Pena.
If you're the Rebels in this situation, 39-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard, 2:24 to go here in the third quarter. Still got a job to do.
Yeah, you still have to put this game away. It's not done.
Pugmire, first free throw on the way is good. You don't want to build bad habits just by thinking this one's put away. For the Rebels, you want to continue to build, continue to get better. You got to play the game the correct way, or else it can come back to bite you. As Pugmire to the line to shoot the second free throw, it's good. 41-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Annie Despain came back into the game. For the Miners, as well as Jordan Condor. It's Despain. They go to Condor at the right elbow, right back to Brunson. Fakes the shot. Back to Condor. As we're going to get a foul called against Jolly. Only the fourth personal against the Rebels in the quarter. with 2:07 to go in the third. Miners will be shooting the rest of the way. In fact, the Rebels will shoot the rest of the way as well. Comes a couple of Rebel subs. As it's Lacey McKinnon and Lyda Taylor in for the Rebels. A couple of freshmen getting some minutes here. Inside to Condor. Her shot no good. Rebounded by Condor. Goes up and puts it in. 41-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Smith will push it up the floor. This is McKinnon on the right wing to Lyda Taylor. Taylor's sister's getting a couple of minutes of run here as Violet has it in the left corner. To McKinnon. Tacks down the right wing, trying to find Lyda Taylor in the corner. Lyda went to cut before McKinnon threw the pass. And that's good sportsmanship there for McKinnon to go get the ball. 1:48 to go in the third quarter. Rebels on top, 41-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard. This is Despain. Worked on the wing to Grimstead. Condor has it, right wing. Drives to the free throw line, finds Grimstead. She'll attack, pull up from 15, that's back rim and out. Rebound battled for, pulled in by McKinnon. As she'll lead the break down the right sideline. Fires ahead to Bray Pugmire off of the bottom of the backboard as Bray got a little too far under the hoop. Condor with the rebound. Here comes the Miners back the other way. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. This is Despain. Works it to Brunson. To Grimstead. Left wing. Despain, top of the key, goes right back to Grimstead as she posts up against McKinnon. Attacks the lane. Shot blocked by Pugmire as Bray's going to lead the break. Lyda Taylor in the right corner. Back to Bray Pugmire. To Violet Taylor. Smith. Lyda in the corner. Inside to Bray as she goes off glass. No good. A lot of contact on the play, but 41-16 game. You're not going to get every single call as Despain pulls up from the free throw line. That shot is off. Rebound into the hands of Smith. She finds Lyda Taylor. Back to Smith as the Rebels into the offense. McKinnon. Shot clock is off as they go inside to Bray Pugmire. Her shot no good. As Brunson threw her pass off the foot of Gout. So it's going to go out of bounds. Rebels basketball. She's trying to find Grimstead. Comes Cass Argyle. She replaced Paige Smith. Kaya Farr in for Grimstead. Argyle has the ball top the key to Violet Taylor. Lyda Taylor back to Violet. Argyle. 2 seconds to go on the shot clock. Lyda catches, fires. That shot is blocked by Condor. As Violet gives Lyda a playful shove as they go back to the bench. It's great to see Lyda and Violet get a couple of minutes on the floor together. 41-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard. When we come back, we'll have the fourth quarter for you. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Rich County, Utah is a place where your neighbors are also your friends. A community where traditions matter and every person is important. These community values translate into an excellent school system filled with caring individuals who are committed to each student and their success in the classroom, on the field, and in life. In partnership with the entire community, Rich School District empowers learners to attain excellence through citizenship, wellness, collaborative teamwork, and academic excellence.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KDQ. All part of the My Local Radio Sports Network as McKinnon fires from the right wing, no good. Rebound off of Lyda Taylor to Violet Taylor. Argyle in the corner. Shot clock did not reset on the McKinnon three. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock as Argyle inside to Hatch. Back to McKinnon, top of the key. She'll fire away again, this time side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Violet Taylor. She looks to attack, floats it up, and good. Nice move there from Violet Taylor after grabbing a couple of offensive rebounds. 43-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
Great work there by Violet Taylor on the boards, and then to finish that and execute that little jumper there.
As Taylor takes it away right there. As Violet's going to draw the foul. It'll be Jordan Conder's fourth, I believe.
Yeah, they called that on Conder. I thought that was Gout, but he's got the better angle than we do up here, Aaron.
Lyda to Violet, and she'll move it to McKinnon on the right wing. Violet Taylor catches to Lyda in the right corner. McKinnon inside to Hatch, quickly to Argyle, catch and shoot right corner threes, long. Rebound into the hands of Violet Taylor. 16 to go on the shot clock. Drops it off inside to Hatch. Makes a move, finds McKinnon top of the key. She looks to attack, loses it for the moment. Finds Taylor as Argyle. 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. Rebels got to go as McKinnon catches a tough pass to Taylor. She's going to go back to McKinnon. It'll be a turnover as the Rebels lose track of the shot clock. Grimstead will check in for the Miners. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Lyda Taylor, Violet Taylor, Hatch, Argyle, and McKinnon. 5 on the floor for the Miners. Farr, Despain, Grimstead, Young, and Gout, as Kira Jolly is going to replace Violet Taylor. 6:27 to go in the fourth quarter. 43-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Despain will walk it up the floor. McKinnon guards her. McKinnon pokes it away. Miners able to retain. This time McKinnon's going to be called for a reach-in foul. She got the hand. Valuable time here for some of the youngsters for this Rebels team as Hannah Scott's going to check in for Lyda Taylor. Young to inbound as McKinnon's all over Despain. They're able to get it to her. Back to Young on the right wing. She'll survey with 6:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass off of Gout, off of McKinnon, right back to Despain as Farr has it. Top the key to Young. Drives right into the paint. Drops it off inside to Farr. Her shot blocked by Hatch, but she'll draw the foul. As Farr did a good job right there, sneaking into the soft spot of where the Rebels defense was not, as she got herself a layup attempt. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one on the way is good. 43-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
That foul is going to be Brenley Hatch's second team foul of the quarter, and the second free throw is good by Farr.
She goes 2 for 2 from the line. She's a 62% free throw shooter on the year as Smith will check in for McKinnon. Farr now 10 of 15 on the season from the free throw line. To make that an even 67%. To the block for Scott, she finds Argyle. She'll drive down the right side of the lane, drops it off to Scott, makes a move. Shot blocked there by Gout into the hands of Hatch as she'll attack, but was grabbed. Draws the foul with 5:38 to go here in the fourth quarter.
That one's going to be on Grimstead. I have that as her first. And the score clock tells me I'm wrong. That's her second.
Smith to inbound, finds Argyle, right wing 3 on the way. Back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Gout. Quickly to Grimstead, and here come the Miners back the other way. Farr pulls up from the free throw line. Off glass, no good. Rebounded by Scott. Pushes it down the wing to Argyle. She continues to attack. Finds Jolly to Smith. Left wing 3 on the way is good as Paige Smith buries the three-pointer. 46-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:07 left to go in the fourth quarter. Farr on the right wing. Her pass off the feet of Grimstead. Rebels try to throw it ahead. Stolen by Despain. She works it to Farr. Jumper on the way. Short. It's going to go out of bounds. As the Rebels are going to bring in a substitution as Sage Lundgren will replace Cass Argyle. .449 to go here in the fourth quarter. Rebels work it to Jolly on the left wing. Smith to Lundgren. Scott at the free throw line. One dribble into a jumper. That's going to rattle around. Falls out as that'll be out of bounds off of Smith. That ball danced on about every part of the rim it could before it decided to take a left turn and go out of bounds.
Yeah, just didn't fall there. That's the way it goes.
Of course, Hannah Scott had the first 7 points of the game for the Rebels yesterday. Started out on fire. As that pass deflected by Jolly. They're going to call a foul against her. 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. It'll be Grimstead to inbound.
It's going to be Kara's second.
Young in the left corner. Finds Despain to Farr. Inside to Gout. Her shot on the way. Rattles off the back rim into the hands of Scott. She cleans the boards. Ahead to Smith on the right wing. Trying to go immediately to Hatch. Good read there from Grimstead as she takes it away. Drives down the left lane. Excuse me, left wing. Work it to Young. Catch and shoot. Top the key three on the way. In and out. Rebound pulled in by Hatch as Lundgren will push it up on the left wing side. Scott. Back to Lundgren. Smith inside to Hatch. She catches to Jolly. As they work it to Lundgren. She'll catch and shoot from the top of the key. Side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Grimstead. 3-on-2 back the other way for the Miners. As Jolly gets back to deflect that pass out of bounds. Good job there from Jolly getting back to disrupt the fast break. Checking in for the Rebels, Bray Pugmire, Lacey McKinnon will replace Smith and Lundgren. Grimstead to inbound. Goes to Farr as she posts up Hatch. So a bit of a size mismatch there as Hatch is a little taller than Farr, but Farr was there on the block posting up. She has the ball now on the right wing. Top the key to Despain. Young. Moves it to the left wing for Grimstead. She drives towards the baseline, drops off inside to Gout. Shot is blocked by Scott. Good recovery there from Hannah Scott. Here come the Rebels back the other way. She finds Jolly inside to Hatch. Tough catch as she backs up and lays it in. It's a good move there from Brentley Hatch. She made a tough catch in traffic, carved out some space on the block, laid it in.
Fading away even.
Young works to Despain on the left wing. Picks up her dribble to Grimstead at the free throw line. Faces up. Work to Young in the left corner. 2:35 to go in the fourth quarter. 48-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Grimstead brought the ball down. It'll be a jump ball. Good hands there from Kiera Jolly. Rebels going to check Lundgren and Wilson back in for Scott and Hatch. 5 on the floor for the Rebels as we actually get a substitution for the Miners as well. I think they're going to bring their whole lineup as it's Brunson, Pena,
Carter.
Yep. Kaylee Carter, Condor as well. Number 13 Kiergan. That's actually Kaisley Kiergan. She got some time in yesterday's ball game. Rebels are going to bring another player back in as this is Lyda Taylor. She'll replace Kiera Jolly. 2:27 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 48-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
Shot clock resets to 20 with that kick ball there by Jolly.
Pena in the left corner. Trying to go back to Pena. Ball deflected as McKinnon races through, and they're going to call a foul against the Miners. I think McKinnon with a little wry smile there. I think she would have been okay if that one didn't get called, as it was her in the rim. Nobody else within 20 feet as it was a fast break layup. But it was a foul. It's the correct call.
That one's going to be called on Carter, her first, third team foul of the quarter.
Wilson. Back to McKinnon. Wide to Taylor into Lundgren at the elbow. McKinnon. Taylor. Drives baseline back to McKinnon. She goes to Wilson on the left wing to Lundgren, middle of the floor. To Taylor. Back to Lundgren. She'll pull up from the elbow as that dances on the back rim and falls in. Shooter's roll.
Shooter's touch on that one for sure. That backspin held it right there on the back of the rim and in.
Almost like a 56-degree lob wedge from somebody else besides me, because there's no way my lob wedge is looking like that. Lundgren with the steal. Here comes McKinnon. To Wilson. Catch and shoot. Left wing three on the way. That's good. 53-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 1:24 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Casey's had a good night shooting. That's her third three of the night, Aaron.
Try to go inside. Stolen by Bray Pugmire. Poked ahead to Wilson as she has some space out in front of her. Right hand layup is good. Great hands there from Bray Pugmire. Gives Wilson the layup. 55-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Brunson to Pena. Catch and shoot by Kiergan is no good. Pena with the rebound. Goes to Brunson. She's going to pull up from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by McKinnon with 45 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. She'll push it up the floor. Finds Wilson on the right wing. Back to McKinnon. This is Lyda Taylor, left wing. Inside to Pugmire. Wilson. Taylor. Catch and shoot. Shot blocked into the hands of Pugmire. Back to McKinnon. Right back to Taylor. Drops it off inside to Lundgren as they try to go back to Taylor. They wanted Lyda Taylor to shoot the ball, but she's too unselfish as she got the ball to Lundgren, who was open in the middle of the floor. That is the correct play basketball-wise, but I think they were trying to get her to shoot, see if you can get Lyda Taylor on the scoreboard.
Probably a little nervous being her first varsity minutes.
It's Brunson. The good thing, though, is the nerves will go away throughout the rest of her career as you get these minutes now. This is Kiergan with the shot. It's short. Condor with the offensive board and putback. She's had a couple of those tonight. 55-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here comes McKinnon. Taylor on the wing. Goes to Hatch. They try to go back to Taylor as she goes down. As that'll do it. Lyda Taylor was wide open, but tried to go to Brenly Hatch on the block instead of shooting. Hopefully she's all right, though. She went down kind of awkwardly. As that'll do it for the fourth quarter here as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as we go to our Dare Bear fan cam brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888 or visit bearlakerealty.com. As when we come back, we'll have the Independent Software Solutions postgame show for you as a part of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 55 to 20 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels take care of business. It is time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast meets fresh every single day. Get your gourmet sub at Jimmy John's today. This is all part of the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. Colin Pace, what do you got for us?
Okay, so on the Tintic side, you had Kaya Farr with 2, Mackenzie Brunson with 4, Jordan Condor with 4, Maria Pena with 2, Marissa Gout with 4, and Samantha Grimstead with 4. And they more than doubled their output from yesterday, Aaron. They put up 20 points today. Honestly, I'm impressed. One-day improvement to me. That's great. They ended up with 21 boards, 10 defensive, 11 offensive. Once again, these are unofficial numbers. I probably missed a few. So on the Rebels side, you got Molly Weston with 3, Casey Wilson, the game high, with 12, Sage Lundgren with 8, Paige Smith with 5, Braylon Pugmire with 6, Janie Wallentine with 4, Violet Taylor with 6, Haiti Pugmire with 9, and Brenley Hatch with 2, and they ended up with 55 with 28 boards. So the Rebels out-rebounded the Miners 28 to 21 tonight. But, you got to be impressed with the Miners. They're a young team. They work. They did not give up. I mean, even to the last second there where they put Taylor to the ground, incidental contact, but they were going all out to the buzzer.
Yeah, and, I give them a lot of credit because after getting drubbed the way they did yesterday, they could have put their heads down and just been like, oh, another game against these guys. That wasn't a lot of fun. Instead, they came in, they battled. And I think that's kind of what the Rebels needed. Instead of, another game where, I'm not saying that the Miners are the same skill level, but the Miners came out and they competed, and they outworked the Rebels for parts of this game. And that's something I think the Rebels will take a look at, that, no matter the score, if you're on the floor, if you're one of those 5, you cannot get outworked. That is something you can control at all times, is your work ethic. And, rebounding, obviously sometimes there's some luck to it. If you have a perfect box out and the ball bounces the other way, obviously you're not going to get the rebound. But there was a couple times where I think they'll look back at the film and they'll see there were some Miners under the hoop outworking them. And, if you're the Rebels, they have a lot of skill. The only thing that could really stop them is getting outworked, I think. And I think that's it's a good lesson for them, that no matter who you are, if you don't work, there are times where you can get outplayed, even by a young team like this Tintic Miners team. Obviously, the Rebels outplayed them for most of the night. Maybe it was the Miners in a couple 15-second spurts where they'd work a little harder on the offensive glass and get a putback. But that's a good lesson for the Rebels, that despite the talent gap, you still got to work hard.
Yeah, you definitely got to work hard. And to go along with what you're saying, I think at times the Lady Rebels got a little lackadaisical out on the court because, you look at the scoreboard, we're ahead by so many points and whatever. But like you said, they got outworked, and we heard Coach Lundgren screaming at a couple girls. And, we've got the lead and probably the game, but he's telling his girls they got to work, and they ended up on the bench.
Yeah. And I just, it's human nature. And we're being incredibly nitpicky with a team that I think has won, by my last count, I think this is 8 in a row. We're being incredibly nitpicky. But that's only because we know the talent level this team has, and we know what this team can do, I think, in the playoffs. And it's just got to all come together at the end. And, like we said, nitpicky. This is, you can get better after every game. Unless if you win a game maybe 100-0 and shoot 80% from the field, there's going to be things to work on throughout every single game. It's the game of basketball. You're not going to be perfect for the full 32 minutes, and there will always be things to work on, things to, we can get better at this. And I think the Rebels, after these 2 days, they were able to come in and take care of business, as they have a tough region schedule remaining, as they have Wendover still. They'll have to play at Wendover. That's not going to be an easy game. They'll have Tabiona at home. Tabiona always comes to play in that rivalry matchup. Then you get Manila again. Manila was able to get out to a 9-0 lead against you guys. Obviously, it was at Manila. But, still a couple of really tough games left to play before we head to the state tournament, and I like that we got the Wendover and the, Tabiona games at the end of the year. So I think part of the problem last year is we just dog-walked so many teams towards the end of the year. We didn't really get challenged, and the Cokeville cancellation last year kind of hurt just because that was a game the Rebels had lost the first time. If you give them a second opportunity at the Panthers, I think last year, I think that would have helped them going into the tournament, getting a little bit of getting a competitive game, because the Rebels last year were able to boat race a lot of teams, just like they are this year. But I think the Tabiona game and the Wendover game in the final couple weeks of the season, I think that's going to help them out.
Yeah, and I mean, even maybe not this year, but a couple years down the road, this Tintic minor team, and just we talked about it yesterday, adding Tintic and Wendover to this region just up the level of play to this region to, I think, what's going to match Region 20 down south.
Absolutely, and it forces you to play competitive games at the end of the year. And obviously last year, they're a really good team as well. We're a really good team this year. I just think having that competition and that drive of getting Tabiona in the last 2 weeks and Tabiona being able to push us on our own floor, I think that's really going to help the Rebels get up and get ready and prepare for the state tournament. Obviously, where the Rebels sit right now, I believe they are 3rd in the RPI. We'll see where they are afterwards, but I just have it's going to be a hard to catch Monument Valley, who has 1 loss, and Panguitch, who only has, I believe, 2 losses. It's going to be hard to catch them in the RPI. It almost seems that we are locked into either the 3rd or 4th spot in the RPI just based on how the calculations go. But, I mean, you don't have to be the number 1 seed to win the state title. We saw that last year.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to be the number 1 seed going into that state tournament. Anything can happen. It's 4 days of basketball, and whoever can put 4 good games in a row on 4 days usually comes out the champion.
That'll do it for our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, 113 Front Street in Evanston on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. Just remember, we're being nitpicky about the girls because they haven't really given us much to critique them on. So, just trying to be fair and let everyone know that when we say these things, it was 15 seconds in this game, 15-second spurts. It's not like it was a 4-minute spurt where we got dominated. That did not happen at all. We're just being nitpicky because we know the talent that this team has, and we know how far they can go. And I think that if they put it all together, they're going to be a tough out in this tournament. As that was your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. When we come back, we'll have your Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as stinging on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast. We will check out the Stacey's Repair instant replay one last time for the Casey Wilson layup at the end of the game. As it's time for your Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. For that, we turn it over to Colin Pace. Colin, what do you have for us?
I think there were some good plays tonight, but I think I'm going to have to give it to Haiti Pugmire stepping up and hitting that deep three-pointer there in the third quarter. That was, unexpected from Haiti, but it went in, and it was a gorgeous shot.
Yeah, she's got a lot of touch, too. We talked about Hannah Scott and Haiti Pugmire. They both have a lot more touch than they show in games. I don't know if I'd seen Haiti Pugmire shoot a jump shot outside of the lane so far yet this year, let alone bury a three-pointer like that. She's got to go to Coach Longer and say, hey, I got to shoot more. I got 100% shooting percentage. But What are we doing?
Yeah.
But it's good to try that in games like these. We don't mean to be derogatory when we say games like these. It was a blowout when Haiti shot that three-pointer. If you're not a three-point shooter, it's a good time to pull it out now versus, up 4 with 2 minutes left to go against, another team that's closer in the game. That's a good time to shoot it, as Hannah Scott did a lot too. She's just a little short on her shot today. Could be legs or tired, but there's a lot of really good shooters on this Rebels team. Casey Wilson had an incredible night shooting. If she shoots the ball that way, that gives the Rebels another weapon that they can, launch from the outside. As to add that to her defense, that would make her a legit 3-and-D player. And in the NBA, that's a coveted thing. If you can get that out of a senior in high school, that's awesome.
Yeah, and like Haiti, she does have a pretty shot and a soft touch, and I really don't mind her stepping out there shooting that. Even in a close game, I would take that from her with the way her shot is, and a lot of them are going to fall.
As this has been your Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game. When we come back, we'll have your Crawford Troth Player of the Game as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether you're having a great day or not, food always makes it better. Delicious, fresh-cooked favorites like a juicy cheeseburger, a thick raspberry shake, onion rings, fries, or a River Bridge soda. A grilled chicken wrap always hits the spot. And don't forget twisted ice cream cones. They never disappoint. Have the always friendly and helpful staff at the Crawford Trough, and you've got the perfect recipe for a perfect meal. Something tasty from the Crawford Trough always makes your day better. Stop in today. The Crawford Trough, Randolph.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Playing Stars broadcast booth, as it is time for your Crawford Trough Player of the Game. For that, we turn it over to Colin Pace.
So tonight I'm going to have to go with Casey Wilson.
I agree.
I think she went 3 of 5 from the three-point line with 12 points. She had 2 rebounds, probably 4 steals. The last replay you showed, breakaway steal, wide open layup. So Casey, we talked about how there was times players got lackadaisical, or Casey doesn't do that, and we've talked about that before. She comes off the bench and she's a spark, and it doesn't matter what point of the game it's in. She's going to give everything she's got.
Yeah, she's gotten the start in the last 2 games. I think she's earned those starts, and with the way she's played off the bench, and I don't think we've heard a peep from her about playing time as a senior. No, it is disappointing that you see someone else starting in front of you, but the way this team's made up, Casey Wilson off the bench is an incredible weapon for this team. It changes the energy of the game, and it's happened multiple times throughout the year where she's come off the bench, changed the energy, and really changed the fortunes of the Rebels in that game. Congratulations to Casey Wilson being the Crawford Troth Player of the Game. When we come back, we'll have the Woodruff Country Corner calendar update on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show, as you are watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. 55-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels take care of business. Time for the Woodruff Country Corner calendar update on the Independent Software Solutions post-game show. And for that, man, only 4 regular season games left by my count, if my count is correct. If you can believe it, we won't have it, but the Wrestlers will hit the Sevier Valley Center for the state tournament, as the Rebels will play versus Altamont next Friday, as that game will start at 5:30 for the girls, 7 for the boys, and then the next day turn around, play Tabiona at home, as it will be Tabiona girls at 5:30, boys at 7, as that's a huge matchup for both these teams. Rebels can put themselves in pole position on the girls' side for the region championship, and then the boys could almost make that game at Wendover a championship game for the region if they can take care of the Tabiona Tigers. But they'll have to take care of the Altamont Longhorns first, as the Rebels need another good weekend heading into the state tournament. As I'm Aaron Poling, I want to thank Colin Pace for joining us. I want to thank you for joining us as you're spending your precious Saturday afternoon with us. As we want to thank everyone who tuned in for today's matchup. We also want to thank all of our sponsors for making this possible. Without you, none of this is possible at all. Until next time, go Rebels.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.